Computer, begin regeneration cycle.
Hello, one and all.
What's up, everybody?
So, as some of you may have noticed, our intrepid Shae is not back to the house yet. So it is the dude and the they.
Yep. And the audience is immediately like, "What the fuck?"
No.
Yep.
Exactly.
No, that's all right. We'll do our best. We'll do our best. Don't worry, Shae will be back soon.
No.
Shae looking mad different tonight, yeah. Shae's not here. Shae's not here, man.
Not even supposed to be here.
Exactly. Well, actually, she is supposed to be here.
Clerks.
Yeah, no, I know. I was doing
Drugs.
Chong. Fuck you.
Oh.
Mind your business. Damn.
Oh shit, I gotta share a link out. Copy.
Shae cosplaying Luke.
Yes.
She also cosplay the entire room behind me.
There.
Wow. You know, you can see just about everything in this room behind me. You can see my map of Narnia over there. You can see all the fucking classical music up there. Holy shit.
You need to clean that fucking frame.
What frame?
Narnia.
What do you mean?
It looks blurry as fuck.
There's frosted glass on the outside. What do you...
Why would you frost a map?
It's in glass, you jackass. It's like a shadow box thing. It's behind, and there's frosted glass.
Explore your shadow box. Jesus, Shae.
Wow.
Are you massaging a waterbed? What the fuck is going on?
I'm stirring a drink that I'm about to take a very, very large drink of.
Are you?
Hi, so welcome back.
Hi, how's
How are you?
everything without me?
Oh,
Yeah, that's about what I would imagine. I like how even with me not here to delay, y'all were still fucking late as shit.
We made it before the Facebook cutoff, so suck my ass.
No, I would prefer not to. Thank you.
sorry, which one of the two of us that were here actually has control of the stream? I don't know what this week crap is. I was here.
I was
Just saying.
gonna ask, how fucking mixed does that thing need to be?
Depends on how fucking frustrated you are making it.
It was pink and blue, so a lot. Hi, Dan.
Hello.
Damn.
What's up, Leggle?
Hello.
How you doing, homie?
Hello, friend.
Oh,
No
gosh.
sleep, friends.
No sleep?
For 48 hours.
Why no sleeps?
Just no sleeps.
Are you launching?
No,
Are you launching a Mercedes?
I don't know. We've had lots of misfortune in the past 24 hours.
Yeah.
Sorry to
Yeah.
hear this, my friend.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm here.
Well, good.
With a smile.
You here,
Yes.
you come, you hang out, we drink.
Don't know how much drinking I'll be doing.
Get your thimble.
Shae is
My thimble.
drinking
We
with
pour.
both hands on the cup, so I think she's drinking enough for the two of you.
You didn't even wait for her to drink.
Nope.
Can confirm, no drink.
So it's going to be that kind of stream, is it?
I guess so.
Hey.
Look, while out
Stop.
taking care of the thing that delayed
I told
me,
him.
I
Ooh.
also got a fourth of a cheesecake.
Oh,
So
it's nice.
Let Dan rub his boobie on it.
look at that master. I am rocketing into Drinkyville. Yes. I
Are we
am. That is-
we're live?
We are live.
Yes, we are live.
I didn't know we were live. Sorry.
That's okay.
Phew. I'm glad I looked to see that we were live.
I'm glad you have notifications turned on for our channel, Dan. That's-
I do have them turned on, but it still doesn't really ring on my end.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I'm-
okay.
I'm black holed, I think, or something.
That sounds
Painful.
entertaining.
It is what it is.
We missed you, Dan.
I missed you guys.
Is this gonna be the stream of all the people that we've missed? Because I'm trying to convince Gib to come hang out. He said he might be
Oh!
at 9:30.
The brother of the walrus.
Yes, Brother Walrus might come hang out with us, but
You-
he's he won't be available till 9:30 or later.
I
Mm.
see.
So I had to redraw a page of Goblin Girl today.
Did you
Oh,
sneeze
only
on it?
one?
Just one.
Okay, that's improvement.
I think
for you.
I like it, but I think I kind of don't like it at the same time.
What would make you like it more?
I would like it more if it was less iconic.
So you want it to be a regular page, and
Yeah, but it looks like
you tried too hard?
stylistically it doesn't look as raw as some of the other stuff. It almost looks like finished, like professional or something.
Just-
Okay, so
Oh,
you're
no.
unhappy
You know what?
because it looks
Hey,
really good.
hey.
Well, see, like I have this page, right?
Right.
It's kind of rough and like unusual.
That looks
okay.
gorgeous.
I don't know where you're getting rough, but okay, sure.
Well, it's rough and unusual compared to most stuff that I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll show you the mess up one, the one that is jettisoned into the void.
Is the mess up for sale?
Again. Goodbye.
I guess I could sell it. It's not going to be used.
Just sell Goblin Girl outtakes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, yes. The things that Dan deemed just not
Unworthy.
good enough.
Yeah, you'll have like a 60-page
Unworthy.
book and a 600-page like making of.
Exactly. These are the pages I redid 10 times each.
There are so many things I want to tell you guys. So many things.
Oh well, we can just end the stream now.
I can't tell you guys on stream.
We'll just start the stream.
But so this
again.
is the
It'll be-
page that's jettisoned.
That looks really good.
What?
It's bad.
It's
What?
good.
It's bad.
What?
Really bad.
You're
so I
bad.
redrew it, and this is the new page.
That's
I mean, the
better.
layout
That is
the
better.
layout
See how it's
definitely
like-
more jazzy.
Yeah, it's too clean. It's
No,
I
it
love
isn't.
it.
It's
I love the
good.
top panel. That top panel is fucking
What?
awesome.
of the hand getting sliced.
Yeah.
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 I need
It's
I
good.
need you to stop
That's fucking amazing.
stop
leave it.
being so mean to yourself.
I'm not being mean to myself.
Yes,
I
you
have
are. You're saying it's
standards.
too good, and therefore you can't put it. You're just Dan,
See?
Don't be dumb.
It's not too good. I mean, I'm stuck with it. This is going in no matter what.
good.
Look,
Okay
You
then.
can't turn around. Just
It's
saying.
beautiful.
Right.
I have another one I can share with you that you might like.
See, look
if you
at
like
Johnny
that
Gates.
one.
Bro, you confusing the
How
hell out
about
of
that
me.
one?
Oh, I love that. That is so.
That one's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
That
so
one came
Fade's
out-
Salvation agrees with me. Warren agrees that it is not bad at all.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I just like stylistically, I feel like
You know what I think it is, Dan? So, if it's
Is it
so
all the
bad
white?
that I have it. What I think it is if you look at all of your other pages, you have a lot of that gray tone in the background, and that
Yeah.
one has a lot of white background. But the
I
reason,
think that's definitely what it is. Because I've been working with pages like this.
yeah,
Yeah.
where you
the
put a
movie.
lot of like flame and stuff in the background, and then
Yeah.
that page, like you said, it's so clean. But at the same time, I don't think it's a bad thing because it really highlights
Okay.
the action.
But you don't
going
think
on in
it
the page.
looks wonky though, like that it
No.
goes to that after all the other stuff? Okay.
No.
No, I think it's just going to put emphasis on what's happening in those panels.
I've been over there looking at that Mavericks campaign, and they redid all those pages like 3 times, and it's looking good, and it's doing well. And I want mine to do well, and if I have to redo it a 3rd time, or even a 4th time, I can do it.
Stop.
Okay, it's not a matter of what you can do. It's a matter of what you should do.
You can do literally whatever the fuck you want, Dan. Like, you've proven that. You're very talented.
You can refine it down until you're blue in the face, but I mean, it's never going to be perfect.
Well, think about your book like I don't know, a bookcase or a house. Okay, you can keep refining, but at the end you're just going to have a pile of fucking sawdust.
Or I will have the most amazing Danchester mansion ever.
Nope, that's not how that works.
You're already there, though. That's what.
And that's done too.
Sexy.
That's awesome.
It's the cover. Matt has it, and he's in the process of coloring it.
That's
sexy. Johnny Cage hit it on the head. You're gonna redraw this book for the rest of your
You're
life
right.
if you keep thinking like that.
I am.
So stop. Look, Dan, what you're doing now is gorgeous. Right? What you're doing now is very much your style, and it all flows together really well.
Good.
Get this book out. Right?
I will.
And then once you get this book out, when you're 2, 3, 4 books down the line, if you decide that it's just still gnawing at you, and maybe you've got everything perfectly cinched down in the next books, then do an omnibus and
I might do another
pages.
one. Oh, I got another 2 pages that I cut out that I can show you.
Yes.
This is the show and tell just for you guys. Ooh. So I was gonna do a 2-page splash, and then I cut it, and it was a big shot of the Goblin Girl and the Goblin King like going at it.
Holy cow.
It's like a sword fight. But I trimmed it out.
That's awesome.
It was like too much.
It was too much.
It was too much. Well, I'm limiting the pages now. I'm trying to get this thing down to like a reasonable size. And so like I kept starting to add stuff, and I'm like, no, I still got other characters that got to show up, and I'm swallowing up all their time with all the stuff with the Goblin Girl stuff in the beginning. So I had to there's like a 3-page action sequence that I'm trimming kind of at the end of this that I'll probably put it back in at a later date, like in like a deluxe thing. It's nothing big. It was actually kind of felt redundant. So
you're gonna do like like director's cut at some point.
Yeah, like an omnibus thing, maybe oversized.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but I just felt the one to get the story concise and a smooth read. So I had to
get the story out there first. And
I had to trim some stuff down.
And then later on, you can and who knows, maybe as you start going a little bit farther in the story, you're going to be like, oh, I can actually cover this in a flashback or in a dream or what, and you can still get the point across without having to do that exact idea.
Do you have an editor on the book? I mean, an editor could help with would help mitigate some of this going over it and over it and over it.
Yes.
Kind of help with the ideation. Huh?
I just lost an editing gig, so sorry.
Oh, I mean, I'm just curious. That's all.
It's another reason I get to drink tonight.
Maybe when I get to the point of editor. Right now I'm doing creative stuff that is not editable unless it's by me.
You're funny.
I'm just saying, I know what I want. And
I'm gonna do that, past Master Dan.
The plot that's in there is the plot 100%. That I want in there, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think more what Luke's getting at is when you have an editor who's helping you with flow and stuff, especially one that understands comics, they can look at what you are attempting to accomplish and let you know if you're hitting the mark or not. Because now you're relying all on you. And part of that is guilty knowledge that you know what's going to happen, and part of that is overly harsh because you're an artist and artists hate themselves. So putting fresh eyes on it and saying, read this, tell me what you walk away with. And if they read it and go, okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
It gets a little bit convoluted here and I'm not sure what's happening. And then you can kind of have a discussion and say, okay, if I add these word balloons, does that help? Or do I need to add another panel that makes that make more sense? Like, editing isn't just...
I see what you're saying about that. I see what you're saying about that. But I'm not anywhere... I don't think I'm anywhere near doing that with this yet. Because I need to get what I'm happy with first, and then have somebody look at it. Like, I have to get... Because right now, it's still kind of malleable. Okay. There's
the only benefit I can see to bringing somebody in now when it's still kind of like that is the fact that it could save you time in reworking.
Yes and no.
Because
I have a long game for this story.
Uh-huh.
That I know how it works. And there is an element... This is the problem. I had a 100-page book. Mm-hmm. Now I have a 50 and change book. Mm-hmm. And there's a section at the end that I am still working out what I want to do with it. And as soon as I figure that out, because I know what I need to do, and so I'm figuring that out.
So what I would say is once you have where your progression is, then you know what questions a completely virgin reader is going to have that are acceptable questions. So, like, if you were to give it to Alex, me, Luke, whatever, and say, read this, and we're like, I don't understand why we have a panel that shows this. It seems out of place. And you go, that's okay, it can. Because you know it matters later. And so if all the feedback that people have for you that is anything that could be negative that might need to be fixed is all stuff that's intentionally done.
Well, all I could do is show you the pages.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is when you get to the point where you know like what your end goal is and you're like, okay, so this should have the good flow to get to that, then give it to someone else and have them tell you what they're seeing.
Yeah, I definitely would have somebody look at it. I've done some flip throughs with the pages that I have. Mm-hmm. But it's, I don't know, I feel like it should be, I should have some text and stuff in it first before, because there's stuff in text that I'm going to say in ways to explain things as well.
You can, and you can also do that in notes, like page notes. So if you don't have the bubbles in yet, you
don't have those.
Right, I'm saying you could write them up.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do that until I letter it, because I letter after all the
Everyone's got a process. I'm just trying to help you out as much as possible, because
my process is mangled and it's
your process is chaotic. It's chaotic evil to you.
It is. It's not evil. I don't mind it. I enjoy it.
I'm hearing you.
No. The thing that's evil to me is that, like, I don't know that I have 10 grand I can just give to a colorist. That's the only evil I'm dealing with right now. So everything else is just kind of like, you need to be happy that, like, you're doing what you're doing and that it's enough. Know that it's enough. That's where I'm at. And that people will know that they're getting more sooner than later. Right. So it won't be like, hey, when's book 2? It'll be like, oh, I'm going to get book 2 in January. Awesome.
Past Master Dan likes Luke's skull. I borrow ideas. How are you doing? We haven't seen you in a while. Nefarious, thank you for the $2. Drink. I am... Oh, good fuck. I'm already halfway through this drink. It's been a day.
This drink.
So, yeah.
I think what Shae is trying to very eloquently say is that you're kneecapping yourself. Just use your resources. That's what all of this boils down to. Use your resources.
I will. I mean, I bounce it off people.
Okay. We're all here for you, man.
Neff says Dan don't need word bubbles.
I guess I don't. Like, people tell me that.
Character bubbles. Look, Dan, Frequency Girl.
I do have a book.
What's up, Frequency Girl?
That only has it's going to be a 27-page book that I'm going to be doing eventually, and I think it only actually has like 5 pages that have any words.
Dan's books are so good, they use telepathy.
I actually have a story idea that I really want to do that doesn't have words.
Yeah.
Like, it's a whole story idea that's just told through picture, and you just kind of have to...
That's awesome.
Right. Well, because the whole thing is I mean, even if there are words, they're going to be mostly throwaway.
Yeah.
Like, they'll be like, you know when you have, like, a word balloon where somebody's talking, and then the letters just kind of stop forming, and then it just turns into, like, dots?
Right.
Like the person's voice just starts to sound like it's underwater and it just fades out. Like I have, like that's kind of what I have, and that's pretty much it for the text in this story idea. But I gotta see if I can ever afford Matt Yackee, because I think that he would do bomb on these colors, because it starts super vibrant colors and then it fades into black and white.
You could probably. I mean, he's not cheap, but like.
I mean,
I think if he liked the idea, I think he would maybe work out a deal with you on something.
I'll figure it out.
Hey, Shae.
Yes.
Will you give yourself a story credit, and can I have a writing credit in the book with no words?
So like a horse with no name. And a book with no words.
Yes, and yes. Well, originally Goblin Girl was black and white. The new one's going to be in color, but there also will be a black and white tier. So there will be 2 versions of the book on the campaign. Grayscale awesome. And then the color. That's why I grayscaled this cover, because this is how the cover on the grayscale book's going to look. It's just going to be this. It's not going to be the color cover.
Dan, you know what you could do, since
really fast.
Since a colorist is many of the thousands.
Many dollars is.
Make it an unlockable stretch goal.
Well, that's kind of what it's at right now.
Okay, then.
Basically, the way I'm going with the campaign is, the book is done, everybody. I just need money to get it printed and get the colorist paid. That is like basically what the campaign is at this point.
Awesome.
So,
help me hire a bomb-ass colorist.
Yes. Help me feed Matt Yackee.
Help me feed Matt Yackee. I mean, you put it like that, you will definitely get help.
I borrow ideas, says drinking fast kills the pain faster, Shae.
Yeah.
I'm noticing this as I am already tipsy. But it's, like I said here, I've had a rough day. So, I'm okay with it.
I can show you guys, but I don't.
Luke, do you remember how I was telling you about the problem with my mower, where it would just like the batteries would be fully charged and I'd start mowing and then it'd be like brr. So I started doing that again today.
Oh Lord.
And I have the entire back of my yard to finish. And I'm assuming it's because I left the mower out in the sun. I left it out and then sun hit it all morning long until about noon when I went to go mow the lawn. And I put the batteries in and it was like, the batteries are full, and I'd move forward 4 feet and it'd be like, the batteries are dead. I'm like, that's not even remotely possible.
That's not good.
I mean,
yeah.
if you just brought the batteries out, they should have been fine.
I think it's the actual contact hub that got too hot.
Yeah, you should just lick it like a 9-volt.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. So I put it in the shade for a while, and worked with a chainsaw instead.
An electrifying experience.
And then I came back and was like, okay, if I just mow in the shade, it'll be fine. So I put the batteries back in, and I go to mow, and it does it again, and I was like, you motherfucker. So
did you hear the part where she worked with a chainsaw on her lawn? I worked with a chainsaw
in between. Not on the lawn. I had to cut down the small tree that was growing underneath my fucking deck.
Even the weed.
That's usually a good idea.
It was a weed, but because last year I gave 0 fucks and let other people do my yard work for me, none of all of them went, well, this is where the deck is, which means this is not technically part of the yard work. So none of them dealt with that. And then I come out this summer, and this weed is now a fucking tree.
You hear that, Luke? Shae cuts weed with a chainsaw.
I did.
Uh-huh.
I cut many weeds with chainsaws.
I've done the same. As a matter of fact, I had to use the chainsaw the other day to rip apart a tree that I was waiting for.
Bunch of bushwhackers.
Hey, every now and then.
Shae with the chainsaw is an interesting sight. There was a bunch of people that are doing like remodeling work on the house across the street, and it was just a whole bunch of guys like standing around while lumber was being unloaded. I come out, grab this giant ass chainsaw, and they were like, what's happening over there? And then I come back with a small tree and just dump it in the pile of the other tree, and they're like, okay. It's like, just
like you do.
You just do your shit with your fucking nicely milled lumber, okay? I'm gonna come over here and just chop trees down all day because I'm pissed off and the shit is...
Johnny Appleseed.
Did you carpenter hanky at the end?
No.
Damn it.
Johnny Cage says, just don't throw the chainsaw at your targets, please. There was a legitimate discussion about that when I cut down the small tree in my front yard.
Yes.
I want everyone to know. The joke was made, and then a very serious, very stern Psy made sure that I was not going to actually attempt to chuck a chainsaw at my tree.
All I said was, it's really not a chainsaw of returning. It's a chainsaw of felony assault with a deadly.
Chainsaw
Probably
chucker.
not a good idea.
It's also an electric chainsaw, so
it technically is returning.
If I pull it back.
Cut the
It
cord.
comes unplugged and it just...
I know.
Yeah.
Put the cord on a spring.
I just gotta tie the cord around itself after it's plugged in, and then I can just check it back and not cut off an arm. Oh my goodness. What is up, Lola? It's nice to see you. Hockey. Hello. He says, gotta make some late breakfast. You definitely should. Corvetta says, yo, Ollie, I love how you guys smuggled my Iron Man art through the border. Now it has freaking history.
He hit it in his butt.
Ew. That's okay. I'm okay with it.
Why is Iron Man brown?
It's awful.
Just in one streak. It's fine. Son of a bitch. Sai, you remember how I didn't get bleach on me?
Yeah.
I did.
Oh.
Are you talking about down here?
Yeah, there's like teeny tiny little speckles of bleach.
Yeah.
Bleach down there.
Oh well.
No, Shae made
And
fun
it
of me
is
because
down
I got
there.
like 3 spot. What?
It's on my leg.
Because I got 3 spots of bleach on my shorts when we were doing like bleach projects. Yeah.
There's texture veins for murder. Apparently Chainsaw Man Volume 1 is a great book. Good to know, Eric. Thank you. Also, the other fun thing I got to do today was take apart my computer and replace 4 fans inside of it. But now it runs quietly, and I'm pretty sure that part of the problem that my computer had was I think that the fans that go onto my radiator for my liquid cooling, I think that one was flipped the wrong way, and so instead of pulling...
No, instead of pushing.
No, shut up. If you would listen to what I was saying, you would know that I was saying the right fucking thing, you interrupting bitch.
Yeah.
Now what are you saying?
You're a dickhead. So instead of pulling the hot air from inside of my case through the radiator and back out, I think that one of the fans was flipped, the inner fan. So like the outer fan was pushing everything from my radiator out to the back of the case, but I think the inner fan was flipped the other way and was pushing the hot air back into my fucking case based on the way the blades looked when I took it apart. And so now all the fans, because I have 2 fans in the front and then the radiator and the back fan, all of them are facing the same way, so air should be sucking in from the front, moving through and going out the back. It should be fine now. But I'm pretty sure the reason that this shit sucked for so long was a direct result of the fact that people don't understand fan direction. What's up, Michael T?
How's it going, guys?
There he is.
So bottom
What's up,
line,
Michael
Shae
T?
isn't as noisy.
I am church mouse quiet.
And her computer isn't choking. And let me just tell you, Shae says she had a fun time doing it. I had so much more fun trying to tell her how to do it while she called me a rat fuck bastard.
I did not call you a rat fuck bastard.
Rat
I called-
Both things can be true.
I called the
Rat
people
fuck
who made this
bastard.
computer and made their decisions in how to run these wires rat fuck bastards.
And she's like, well, how do I take off this front thing? And I'm like, well, I don't know. It's your computer. And she's like, ugh.
It doesn't say. It's not like there's like screws, and so it's like, oh, just pull it. And I'm like,
Yeah, you just
that
pop it
goes
up.
well. Well, so that's the
It
thing.
went great.
is, in every other computer I've had, if you just pull something, you're gonna bust a pin, and it's not gonna go back. So I was terrified to just pull it off because I didn't have confidence that, and not to mention, I've got a bunch of shit at the top that's connected via wires, and so I was like, I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna disconnect like one of my USB ports or my power button, like the things that I need. I will disconnect that shit. And I didn't because Stein knows what the fuck they're talking about, and it was fine. But
Don't you people keep the instructions for things you buy?
oh please, this is a custom build PC. It didn't come with instructions. It came with call us if you need anything. And then when I called them, they go, by the way, your fans are out of warranty, so we don't help you with that. And I was like, solid. I'm glad
No
that you guys gave me
warranty,
nothing to go on.
No help.
Are you kidding? I called them so that I could find out what model of case Shae had. First of all, it was an 8-minute wait.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got stabbed for daring to call the... Oh, yeah. And we didn't know, did she buy it from their website or did she buy it from, like, Amazon?
Hold up. You didn't get stabbed for that. You got stabbed because I had you on Hangout and you had them on speakerphone. Do you have any idea how fucking loud that shit is?
I can think of something louder.
Me throwing a chainsaw directly into your chest?
From 966 miles away?
Oh, it'll be moving
Fucking
fast, bitch.
feet.
Don't
I had
worry about it.
All right, but you'll need an 18 or
Guinness
better.
World Record shit. going on.
Fuck, I'm
The
screwed.
two problems that we've had in the past 24 hours were both electrical item problems. One of them was a Leah's fridge at their house
Uh-huh.
died and everything melted in the fridge.
No!
Why she's not here?
The fridge or the wine fridge?
The fridge.
The actual
food
food
fridge.
fridge.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
And then my projector in my room that I bought in January took a crap. And I had an old one that I loved that I had for years. It worked fine, but it ended up getting 2 little green lines. And I was looking around online. And it said, "Oh, you might as well just replace it. It's too expensive to fix." And then, so I replaced it with this Optima projector, and then it died. And I went and looked online. They're like, "Oh yeah, this everybody just buyer beware. This particular model is got bad lamp life. You know, like I've already replaced the lamp like 4 times in the past year and a half." And I'm like, And then I look online, and the other printer I had, the other projector I had that's great is an Epson, and there's a guy that like an Epson guy like a mile from my house. They could have fixed it.
Do you still have it?
I still have it, but I wasted all this money on this other shitty projector that I'm now stuck with.
Is the shitty projector still under warranty?
No.
Does Shae
That's
have
so
a
true,
Royal
I did.
typewriter wired to as her keyboard?
But
I'm just curious.
so I don't know. I'm
I
thinking
have a
about taking the
typewriter
Epson down
mechanical
there,
keyboard,
but
yes.
the guy's like, "Yeah, I charge by the hour and all this other crazy stuff," and I'm just like, "Oh my god, is this gonna be like a 30-hour like projector job?"
30-hour projector knob.
Knob, yeah.
I like it. Gotta watch out for those 30-hour knobs, man.
So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna
That's
take
what
it
they
down
call
there
the people who get
Monday
promoted.
and see what he says. He's gonna charge me $95 to look at it.
Ugh, that sucks.
I'll look at it for free.
Yeah,
You're out of state,
you'll be-
man.
You have a camera?
Person.
You have like 4
Camera?
cameras.
I opened it up. It's got 3 motherboards like stacked inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I couldn't make heads or tails what I was looking at. Like the standard one's just like one board. This thing had like a bunch, and I couldn't get the middle one to come apart because it's like soldered or something to like the bottom one.
Oh shit! Don't.
So I was just like, this sucks.
I think
it just
I'm
pops
gonna,
right off.
I think I'm gonna try and
Don't
right. Just
say
pull
that.
it. It'll be fine.
It may pop right off, but it may not pop right back on.
See, exactly. That's the thing. I can pop shit off. Don't worry about that. That's not a problem. It's getting it back on. That's what worries me.
So no, I think I'm just stuck painting this guy.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
In
No
other
movies for me.
projector news, I think I'm gonna try and take the projector that we have that I don't think the X remembers that we have and hide it in my shit.
Oh, that's cool.
See if I can keep it. I mean, it's like a bullshit $60 projector. It's not really gonna.
Oh yeah,
it
that's
takes
nothing.
Yeah.
But I use it for.
I had
So
one
we
of
have
extra.
we have the Halloween shit that you can project onto your window,
I'll be right
and
back.
it's like got the goblins and the
Yeah.
ghosts and shit. That's what I bought it for, and it was really awesome. But I had to be careful when I played it because it's in the same room as the parrots. And it was fucking with them.
Oh,
They're very sensitive to light. You gotta be careful. But yeah.
so, I don't know,
I'm sorry, guys.
technology.
These birds are awful sensitive for how, pissy and shitty they can be.
Dude,
Yeah.
you don't even.
I don't, and
And here's the shitty thing is like now because I was gone because I went to Florida and I came back, right? I come back and all of a sudden they're like every time I'm in the room they're like, "Hi, yeah, hi." I'm like, "Oh, hi. Are you sweet now?" The second I leave the room, pterodactyl screams.
Mm-hmm.
And the little one is molting, so he looks like he just got in a fight. Like he has pin feathers all around his face, so he just looks like he got fucked up and lost all of his feathers, and then just has these little tiny sheathed feathers all around him. He looks super, like he got super jacked up. Like, and he just keeps staring
Poor
at me, and
little
he's the
bastard.
most vocal he has ever been because I think he's really uncomfortable. So he's just sitting here like screaming and poor guy.
Yep. Nope.
Hmm.
Nope.
All right. Pinning. I'm gonna start sending messages to people to make them come hang out.
Oh yeah.
I was
Get
just
your
looking at
ass
that,
in
actually.
here.
Yes, so it's still a little early for Gibby, but I'm hoping I can convince him to come
Well,
hang out
and Neff's
tonight.
over. Well, he was over on.
He was on his stream promoting his book. I was on there for a bit.
You're talking about Neff?
Excellent.
Yeah, Neff. Yeah.
Yeah. They have look. Neff and Freak Girl have the link. I'm not sending it directly to
Yeah.
you guys. You have the link.
They have the link.
That's how I get in here.
I will send it to Rennie because we know Rennie doesn't check shit. I'll send it to Call Me Mark, not that I think that he can make it. I will send it to Wooly. So Wooly is gonna be chilling.
Like a villain.
So he said he was gonna start working late. So he might actually come and hang out on some of these chill streams.
Did I tell you there's a launch date for the Viking book?
Oh yeah.
The one that I was doing before I started Goblin Girl officially.
Mm-hmm.
It's I guess it's October 12th. Is what he's shooting for.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes.
That's 6 days before my birthday.
And it's gonna be all black and white. There's gonna be no color inside, so it's just gonna be gray tone.
Sweet.
But you'll have to go to that evil Kickstarter to get it.
Nah, it's okay. Shit happens. I'm not even giving people context. I'm just shooting this link out to like 1,000 people.
No context whatsoever.
So the funny thing is the last time I did that where I just like rapid fire hit like paste to the StreamYard link to a bunch of different people, what
Right.
I ended up getting is people messaging me and going, were we supposed to have a stream today? Did I forget? I'm so sorry. And I was like, oh no, I was just asking if you wanted to hang out. Like, I'm sorry, did I give you anxiety? I wasn't trying to. I just wanted to see if you wanted to come hang out. And they go, holy fuck, I thought that I had forgotten that we had a stream. I was like, I'll do context next time. I didn't do context, so sorry guys if you don't know what I just sent you a thing for. Yes, I borrow ideas is so accurate. I'm setting up the call for the Avengers. I'm gonna get the neighborhood watch.
There it is.
It's okay. Fade, welcome, says, what did I miss? Johnny Cage said, flying chainsaws.
Yeah.
Nefarious says that Freak Girl went to the store to get bread for a sick Garrett. Poor Garrett, I hope he's feeling better.
He did look like he was kind of hanging in there.
Yeah, there was a lot of Jinx on the launch stream, and it was epic.
Really?
6450,
That was
dude, you
working.
guys broke 100 backers already. Good fuck. That is amazing.
The power of networking.
Dude,
That's right.
look, it's almost
And
like
a quality
we've been saying
product.
this.
That too.
Maybe let people get to know you, and then put out a really fucking badass product, and then you
True.
know,
That.
and then you'll be
I need
good.
to-
How
I need to
about
get
that?
working on that myself.
Yes, no one knows who Dan Plagle is.
Nope.
No.
Who is the
A
mystery
few
behind
people.
the man who draws
Who?
boobs?
Who
few
is the
people.
guy that draws the giant boobies?
Yeah. I was like looking at all my projects, and I'm like, I literally have giant tits in all my projects.
That was news
This is
to
bad.
you?
How?
It's not bad, but I'm like, gosh, I hope people never get tired of it.
How does one get tired of?
I don't know.
Okay.
Does it make a ding sound
mean-
when you hit enter?
No. I wish.
Damn it.
That'd be amazing. But every time you hit enter, it's all ping. Oh, no one would like me though.
I was thinking
No.
I should do like a
You would
book.
have to silence that shit.
I
I
would
should-
not. I would type furiously.
Oh my god, that would be horrendous.
I'm thinking about bringing back romance comics.
Oh my gosh, okay. Can I just say, I had somebody who got referred to me by somebody else that I've helped in the past. And this dude, for the first time ever, I had somebody who messaged me when he is still in the conceptualizing phase of his comic book. He's like,
Uh-huh.
I have most of a script. And I'm like, okay, what about art? And he goes, my artist is working on the first 3 pages. And I was like, what are you going to do for crowdfunding? He goes, I don't even know what you're talking about. And I went, oh, honey, I got you so early. So we started talking. I'm giving him all this advice, right? This is what this dude comes back with. He goes, everybody says I look like a Cali boy. And I was like, oh my gosh, so you look like a surfer dude, bro. And he's like, yes. And I write romance comics, and I like slice of life romance. And I was like, I'm so here for this. And he goes, but the really funny thing is I'm actually a hick. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And he goes, oh yeah, I'm sorry if speech to text is a little odd. I'm currently trucking. And I was like, you're a hick truck driver that writes romance novels and looks like a dude bro from California. Holy fuck, are you marketable, man? I was like, all you do is subvert expectations. So I told him he needs to try and come hang out with us at some point because, oh my gosh, I need to meet this guy. But he legit is like, this is what I'm thinking of writing. It's kind of a coming of age, like slice of life type of thing. And I was like, and you're a trucker. And he's like, yeah. And I go, and you're a Texan hick. And he goes, yeah. And I go, but you look like a Cali boy. And he goes, yes. I was like, yep. This needs to happen now. What can I do to make this a reality?
There it is.
I'm so excited. I can't. I've got to meet this guy just because I feel like that is insanity.
It's an interesting combination.
Yeah,
What are you
exactly.
muttering up there, Luke?
I said it's an interesting combination.
Well, you'd be surprised how many guys write romance novels under female pseudonyms.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course,
this is
because
true.
that's how you sell.
Because it's
You get Fabio
expected.
covers and
No, there are more and more male names popping up in the romance section in the shop of the used books part, in the used book section of the shop.
I think it's because a lot of the betas didn't get the message that you're supposed to use a pseudonym to be more relatable to women. Or something. I think that's why they do it. I don't entirely know, because, I don't read
Men are the
romance
best at
novels.
everything, even romance novels. Men are better than women are sometimes.
Damn right.
That's true. That is very true. It's because I think women are like, and then they did it, and they did it a lot, and it was super hot. And you're like,
It was good.
that does not sound great.
And then they held each other
Anne Rice
after.
might beg to fucking differ.
Whereas there's like the guys that are like, and then this exact motion happened, and you're like, uh-huh.
And then
And
in
then
a
what?
come hither motion, the first two fingers.
Sorry. That's terrible. You're a horrible human being.
By the way, Dan, I just watched 2 videos on how to fix your projector.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
watched
hard.
a couple on YouTube. Did you find the one with the young kid and he's like, all you do is you press this little chip down?
And it's the one where you could actually see what he's doing, or the one that was from like 1904 and he didn't even have the camera focused in on what he was pointing at.
The one where you can see what he was doing.
1904.
Yeah.
We was just figuring
Yeah,
out
it didn't work.
back then.
I
We
tried
didn't
it.
know nothing about it.
Well, I mean that's like a stopgap fix, and if the problem has progressed to a certain point, it can still be that problem. It's just pressing down on it doesn't work.
Yeah. It's a shame. I hope I can get it fixed at a reasonable price. Projector is awesome.
I mean, rubbing alcohol in a screwdriver.
Yeah, it didn't work very well for me. I'm not
That's
very
literally what they
inclined
recommended
to
to
that
fix
stuff.
the thing, rubbing alcohol and a screwdriver.
Clean all the connectors between the board that controls the lamp and the main board.
Okay. That's the only solution, or is this just the most common one?
If you're having lines, specifically green lines.
Okay.
Eventually those can become other colors though.
Yeah. So far, there was only green. There was like one green one, and then a second one appeared, and that was all I had when I last had it turned on. So.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I just don't want to fuck with it anymore myself and damage it because I'm not like I don't really have good luck fixing technology that often. So.
I took 4 years of
man.
electronics in high school and then worked for
Yeah,
an electronics manufacturer. So
Unfortunately, I did not. If you lived closer, I
Well.
would bring it to the CY.borg, but
if you had met me at LAX, I would have brought
if
it
you
with me.
had a longer layover, it would have. That didn't take the amount of time it would have taken to go through security.
Chick-fil-A, a projector, a couple of supplies, it would have been set.
Give me 5
I'm
seconds.
sure they're gonna let me
You're
bring
like-
a big piece of electronics through the.
I was gonna say, so you're gonna dismantle a projector in the middle of LAX, and they're not gonna think it's a
I'm
bomb.
not gonna think anything.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It's not like he put modeling clay all over the inside of the case or anything. I mean, what kind of a maniac would do that, Dan?
Cy walked up in one of those suits from Hurt Locker. Where's the projector?
Damn it, Michael T.
Dude,
Only guys can come up with a line like, her eyes were ebon pools just before the dawn, sparkling with a shimmer of mischievousness. Bleh. That promised an interesting evening. I'm a little drunk. Girl, her eyes were dark. She had dark eyes. And one of those skirts, you know the ones that you can't sit in properly because it pulls up a little weird? You know the ones.
Direct quote written exactly like that in that cadence.
You know, the ones that do the pulling thing, and you gotta pull it down, and it's really frustrating. You gotta wear a thong with those ones. They go off for 20 minutes about the fucking skirt, and they go, oh yeah, and her tits were nice.
Yeah.
You're like,
Like, hey, you
about
guys
the
want
skirt.
Any case for any
poetic
of these
shit about
romance
talking about a
novels.
woman? Go read the Song of Solomon in the Bible. Oh my good lord.
I
He
mean,
was
is
going
there
off on Sheba?
Is there an Etsy link in the story to where you can get the skirt?
That's what I was saying. Like, I think I've seen this skirt. Was that skirt on a TikTok? Yeah, girl, that skirt was a TikTok skirt. Remember the one with you? You took the tank top and made it a skirt. Remember that one? But those don't stay down. And you're like, was there a sex scene happening? I don't remember what this was about anymore. But I'm now going to go to Pinterest and TikTok for the next 30 hours. It'll be fine.
Oh my god, why did I stay out so late?
She was drunk like those whores that have to carry their shoes the next day because they passed out somewhere and they didn't know where they were.
Why do you sound like a Karen?
Because that's that kind of writer. That's exactly what they sound like. At least in my head. It makes me feel better. So I was like, that's how you identify which ones to pick off first in the zombie apocalypse. You're like, gosh, she's a zombie, Pam. They're like, I think she was just a Karen. You go, it's the same thing.
Nah, I'm pretty sure she was a zombie.
I'm pretty sure I heard her go,
If
like,
she wasn't, she was gonna be
brands.
That's a
I'm
zombie.
looking for brands.
Manager Brands.
I need your manager.
Manager
That's
Brands.
You gotta do the vocal fry. Oh my gosh. Every time I hear a girl speak, like actually talk, and she vocal fries, I'm like, oh my gosh, we need to get rid of you. Do you know what you know what I'm talking
Get on
about,
the
right,
train.
Crystal?
I do. I definitely do.
The vocal fry, I'm like, we will never be friends. Nope.
Nope.
You
Nope.
need to get the fuck away from me. The 6 feet is not enough. Just go like 30.
And once you get there, keep going.
I mean, let's really be safe. Like, 4 states over should be good. Stay there.
So what you're saying is that being a Karen is just stage 1 of the zombie infection.
Yes.
More than likely.
They're usually the first ones to go to.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Because they're the ones that are like, excuse me, this is not how you should be treating people. And it's like, yes, lecture the zombie. That will go well. Meanwhile, people like me and Crystal Lee are like, thank God I know how to fire a gun.
Where's my sword?
I'm gonna have my throwing knives, and I'm gonna have my machete. I've got a nice chainsaw.
You're gonna have
here.
Axie.
I will have Axie. By the way, that's gonna be the next Into the Forge. Next month, I'm gonna get the supplies to start making Axie, and I'm gonna start doing an Into the Forge of it. It's gonna happen.
Nice.
Really excited.
Yeah.
The best line in SOS. Your teeth are like a flock of sheep just shorn. Coming up from the washing, each has its twine, not one of them is alone. Your lips are like a scarlet ribbon. Your mouth, but that's...
To be continued.
We're just gonna... that's... Okay. It's a lot of description.
That was a lot. That was a whole lot.
Smooth.
That was a smooth way of saying she has all her teeth.
I mean, it's essentially just poetry. And it's flowery writing. It's poetry from back in the day.
That's how you wooed.
That was if you just came up and you're like, I like your shoes, you're like, that's
Nice
a slow
tits.
one. That's a slow one. We ain't going for that. And he'd be like, your lips are like the petals of a blossoming rose just after dawn. And you're like,
What?
go on.
Write this shit
What
down.
else?
Send it to me in a letter.
I'm gonna need you to write this out with a quill. And then wait a day and a half for it to dry, roll it up, and send it via carrier pigeon, and then we'll talk. Maybe you can have lunch with me one day.
Raven.
A raven! Chuck a raven!
Chuck a raven.
I need you to be high on wine
Chuck
when
an
you do
even.
it. Yes. I like how Johnny Cage said Axie is for sharks, not zombies. Axie is for anything. But if he's for a shark, it's only the flat edge of Axie because, you know, the sharp edge cuts the boat that we're in.
Oxy
No,
can be used for bonks.
I
instead
would
of
like to
slashes.
go on record as saying that boat held up incredibly well.
It did. I hit Axie with the flat edge of the sword. I was like, no, bad sharky, and he vomited himself to death pretty much.
You mean the axe?
Yes, the axe.
Okay. Good job, Shae.
You being a fucking bitch? I feel like you're being a fucking bitch.
I'm just being a
Like,
little judgy.
I am now eating cheesecake, and it's a direct result of you.
Yeah, not the fact that your ass
Ooh,
saw
I
it
like
while you were out.
I'm sorry, are you
don't
not
think
making a
you
comment
know.
on my ass, you fucking bitch?
Look at the picture of the house I just sent you.
No.
Do it.
Ladies and
No.
gentlemen, if this continues, we may have a fight on our hands. I will be taking bets over here in the corner, please.
And no
Hit the
sides
PayPal
whatsoever.
link down below.
Luke,
Yes.
I get a cut, right?
Wolverine was there
You're-
for my
you're-
injustice last night.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get cut.
Bitch, you want to... Hold on, wait. Where's the... Oh, shit. Oh, wait, I put stuff away. Where the fuck is my knife? Damn it.
Well, that's no longer a
I
free
normally
action.
have a
Your
knife
bag.
that
That's
I
a
would
full-round
threaten
action.
you with, but I don't know where it went, and that's actually a pretty concerning issue right now.
Actionable threat denied.
I mean, I have scissors. I'll plunge
I'm
them
holding
into you,
13
but-
knives right now.
Where is my knife?
Of course you are.
No, but I'm really sad now. Where the fuck is my knife?
It's my razor, my utility
go.
razor pack.
Well, that's just concerning as fuck. Sorry. That's all I found.
You cut so deep.
I found a duck call.
Did you look at the picture?
No.
Look,
Ooh.
or
I also found all my fake jewelry where I can pretend that I
wish,
can actually get stuff.
wish.
When you wish upon a heart.
It's DanCwycle.com, also known as Wish.com.
What? Oh.
Ooh, where is this?
Utah.
Is it really?
Yes.
Send me the link. I want to look. I want to see where.
It's a $500 million.
You motherfucker! Stop sending me links to billion-dollar houses. I hate you.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Just it says
Quietly
an
deletes
asshole.
link in private chat.
Oh, is that the only thing? I knew that already.
Size an asshole, and I'm looking at places to move that are closer to home.
Listen, it's $500,000, and it just came down by $2.5 million.
Oh my. Well, it's just
Yeah, but
a
where is
steal
it, though?
then, isn't it?
Brigham City.
Oh fuck! That's a really good place to live, but it's also where Brigham University
Young
is.
University. Yeah.
And let's just put it this way: I couldn't get into Brigham because I cohabitated with somebody of the opposite sex.
I
Oh,
think
no.
They're
this might have been a
super
sorority
Mormon.
house.
They're super fucking Mormon. Like, if you're not a good Mormon kid, you ain't getting into Brigham.
Oh,
That's why I'm a
Bethany.
U of U girl, because that's where all the sluts go, and that's where all the regular people.
I
that,
did
you know-
not say it.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. Those
But
mountains
see,
are
if that's
gorgeous.
where the sluts go, then that's where like I could have the moral superiority because I don't fuck everything that moves.
Okay,
That's where
fuck it,
the
I'm
rejects
sharing
that
my
can't
screen.
get into Brigham go. Yeah, that's pretty.
Hey, look at those mountains.
Is
Holy
Michael T?
shit.
Oh, I thought Michael T and Chris Lee were frozen for a second.
No, we're here. We were just checking something out on Twitter really quick. Somebody synced up the music and vocals to Sailor Moon to the new He-Man transformation scene,
Oh,
and it
no.
matches perfectly.
Oh no.
Of course it does. Was there
I
doubt?
am really puzzled as to why they gave him a Sailor Moon transformation like that when
He had one before.
Yeah.
He's always had a
He
stock
had one,
transformation
yeah.
animation scene.
Always stood in front of the castle, lightning, fucking, I have the power.
That's
You
because
know,
among the anime
and
tropes, He-Man is
this-
a magical girl.
Yep.
Talking
Yes.
feline companion, best friends who follow him into battle, stock animation transformation sequence, power of friendship. He's a magical
Boys
girl.
are not allowed to have anything at all.
He's
anymore.
always been a magical girl.
Well, I know. That,
As long as at the end he's like, "Ah!" like we're good.
right? Gotta
They should've
have
added
the peace sign over the eyes. I mean, you know, I will be honest. Unlike Kevin Smith, He-Man was never one of my personal favorites, but I have the first season of the DVDs. You know, I still have my Snake Mountain and my Skeletor. my figures. Exactly, Johnny Cage. There is.
I
no
agree
such
with
thing.
Johnny. It's just like that one Hulk movie that never happened.
Yeah, what
No,
was
we
Ang Lee
didn't see
doing
you
that
playing
year?
with your dolls again.
He wasn't making a movie.
For what?
Said, what was Ang Lee doing that year? He wasn't making a movie. I know that.
I can't remember.
I
Is that the
fell
one that's
asleep.
just called Hulk, or the one that's called The Hulk? The Incredible
No, that
Hulk?
one was called just Hulk.
I remember the cover of this because there were like 5,000 copies at the Hollywood Video that I worked at.
Is this the Ed Norton one?
No, this
No.
is the
Eric
Ang
Bana
Lee
one.
Fucking Eric Bana one. The fucking slow, dry, boring, had absolutely
The one that nobody
fuck
wanted
all
to
do with
watch
the
and
comics.
everybody said never existed.
It had
Yeah,
Hulk
basically.
dogs in it and Nick Nolte.
Yeah, Gamma Dogs and Nick Nolte being, just drunk hobo Nick Nolte.
Well, that was the funny thing is because people are
Which
like,
admittedly was the highlight.
I had somebody who came,
Basically, some kind
Had
of
somebody
knockoff
came in, and they were
Absorbing
like,
Man.
do you guys have the new Hulk movie? And I was like, what are you talking about? And they were like, you know the one. I was like, are you talking about the abomination called Hulk? There's about 30 copies that haven't moved off of that back wall over there if you would like to go and torture yourself for some odd reason.
You were working
They
at
were just like-
Blockbuster about that time, weren't you?
Yep.
Rivals. I knew it.
Wait, what year?
There's still a Blockbuster left, at least.
We make this money out to plug whatever he.
Dude, Hollywood Video was always doomed. I worked
They all
I worked
were.
at a
Rip video stores and
I worked at like a corporate test store.
Arcades.
I worked at the place where they tested out all of the different like promotions and stuff that they were gonna do to see if they could roll them out to all of the other Hollywood Video stores.
I stole
And-
so many posters from your work because of that shit.
Oh, the
I ended
best
up with a
part
couple of
is
movies too because they died while I was on pregnancy leave. They folded while I was in the middle of pregnancy leave.
yeah. Dude, video stores sucked to work at. I had to cover for my bosses, and so I had one boss that literally would come into work drunk, finish drinking in the back, pass out with the door locked, so I couldn't even do his job for him. Like ordering stock and counting out registers. And getting into the motherfucking safe to pay the fucking employees because this asshole was legitimately completely blacked out in the back room. After a while, he started leaving the door open and would just tell people the only person who can come back is Shae. And I was like, joy. So he got fired, and then he got replaced
Surprise.
with this. He got replaced with this short, fat girl with like really bad 80s frizzy curl permed hair, and she would go back in the back room. And by the way, the back room, it was just like walls of drywall that had two-way glass, right? But it didn't even go all the way up to the top of the roof. Like there was a 2-foot-ish gap. Like it was just, they were just temporary walls that were put up, and that's where we put all of the like extra candy and shit, and that's where they counted out the registers and where the manager's desk was. So this bitch would go back there with her wife, and they'd get down to shit with the door locked, not even giving a fuck that all of that is just echoing through the rafters and out into the main area, and we're just like,
I have a hot take. You're not allowed to be a lesbian unless you're at least a 5.
so she was about a 4, and her
Dan's like, I have
wife
to
was
edit my
about a
own book.
1.8.
Whoa.
Ugh.
A 1.8.
A 1.8, I'm being so nice.
We round down here, by the way, so that's still a 1.
And they would go hang out in the back and do whatever. And I remember she was the one who was the boss when they fucked up my paycheck. So they fucked up my paycheck by a decimal point. I don't know who in corporate, but they moved the decimal point in my favor. And I showed up and was like, hey, so my paycheck should have been like $200. And I was like, this is what my paycheck is. And she looks at it and she looks at me and she goes, I didn't see anything. And I was like,
I
mean,
my.
you're literally the person that I would have to tell. And she goes, they fuck you over enough here. Just take it and go. And I was like, I went and cashed it.
Nice.
I had already put in my 2 weeks and everything there. And she was just like, consider it a parting gift because they made you run this place without paying you to run this place. And I was like, By the way, you do know that that wall doesn't go all the way to the top, right? And she was like, oh shit. And I was like, yeah. You should probably keep that in mind.
Jesus, Johnny.
For future
Jeez.
reference.
just so you're aware, since you're hooking me up, let me hook you up with a little tidbit of information. This is not a soundproof office by any stretch of the imagination.
And you've been here
And
for 5 months now.
Brutal.
We shared a parking lot with Sonic, and so it was like the most ratchet place to work. Just go over and be like, hey, what's up, Sonic employees? If I give you some free movie rentals, will you just give me some food? And they were like, yeah. So like my manager was like, take these vouchers over to the Sonic manager. And I was like, all right. So I take it over to the Sonic manager, and he goes, your boss said that this was the food you guys wanted. He just hands me a bunch of food, and I was like, this is a drug deal, but okay. Like, food for the entire shift. And I was just like, I'm down for it. We got ocean waters up our ass. It was every day
Jesus.
you could have an ocean water. It was amazing.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds cleansing.
It's a blue drink of sugary doom that Sonic has. It's delicious, but it'll probably kill you.
But why do you want it up
Probably
your
give you
ass?
fucking diabetes first.
Oh yeah. It's like if you were to take whatever you get, like a blue raspberry slushie from like a 7-Eleven, and then just melt it and then put ice in it. That's essentially what an ocean water is. Like a little squeeze of lime.
Very, very sweet.
Will kill you as I eat a giant piece of cheesecake.
Right.
Well, I'm passing out, friends, so I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
Enjoy
the
your
rest
first
of the
sleep in
stream.
48 hours.
Have a good
Yes.
night, Dan.
I'm tired.
Love you.
Leah's texting me, telling me, we need to sleep, babe.
Go get some sleep, man.
You do need to sleep. I agree with Leah.
She'll come over and beat you with a raven.
Night,
Well, she
love.
is. She's gonna come over later tonight and beat me with a raven.
And snuggle.
Good.
That's awesome. All right, man. Have a
Sign
good
up for
night.
Goblin Girlfriends.
I will talk to you guys soon. I'll probably be listening as I drift off.
Sounds
Peace,
awesome.
Mr. Dan.
Later,
Night,
Saul.
Dan.
Rest well, man. Later.
What the hell is the next person doing even awake?
Hi, Cobby Mark!
What's up?
Hello, greetings, comrades. It's me, Comic Mark, your man. How you doing? What's up?
So,
much, man.
we have
Good
someone
friends
who's
to
been up
see
for
you.
48
Good to see
hours going to sleep, and now we have someone who should be asleep who's like, fuck it, I don't got anything else to do right now.
It's only 2:45
Oh,
in
is
the
that all?
morning, so
Only
Not too bad.
2:45. Yeah.
Dude, Mark, we love you. I'm so happy that you're hanging out, man.
thanks.
So how are you? How are things?
Good. Like I'm on a good curve at the moment. Like everything's coming up, Comic Mark. Like it's pretty good.
That's awesome.
I made this, like, I don't know if you've seen recently, I've made the switch to making pre-recorded videos rather than doing these long streams. And it's worked out really quite well. Like, so it took me about 14 months or something to get that 1,000 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've made like 300 in a month for some, like, doing quote unquote proper videos. Like,
Damn it! I don't want to do pre-recorded.
it's so much harder work. Like,
It is.
but I'm not gonna lie, my pre-recorded videos are way better than my live content. Like, because I get to write. I'm better at writing than I am at speaking. Like, and so that comes across because I'm just reading what I already wrote. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The difference is pre-recorded. You can like really end up with some good stuff on the algorithm though.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause-
Algorithm rewards it, definitely.
Yeah, like
Does
10
indeed.
times more than it does streams.
Well,
Helps
you
you
guys got to
condense the
remember
message for the
that's what
people, right?
YouTube was built on. Its algorithm was born out of 10-minute videos, and then Google Video bought YouTube, so we had longer, up to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Back in my day, I remember. Yeah.
That is what it was like in the old days when there was no like obstacles to monetization. But I do recommend doing live streams for people who are trying to like build their channels to monetization. It's good for building your audience and having rapport with the community and stuff like that.
And building hours.
Important.
Yeah, and building your watch hours.
Yeah. Oh, and that's the other point as well, right? So a pre-recorded video, like the ones I've been doing, take like 36 hours. I could do like 18 streams in that time, like that are an hour long, 2 hours long, versus 4-minute video.
Yeah.
What's up, Fade?
Hello. Hey, Gummy Mark.
What's going on?
Buenos dias, amigo.
Is it going to be Crotch Beard? Or is it going to be Box of
Why
Shame?
do you encourage him, you rat bastard?
I told you.
Well, that won't be until later, so don't worry.
I'm already worried.
Wizjes, why aren't you here?
Taskmaster Dan, Commie Mark's hair is glorious.
Also,
right
salute
now.
everyone.
You're not old enough for alcohol. Like 14.
As far as you know.
Your peach fuzz tells me so.
No, he's a grown adult, just doesn't look it.
How dare you?
Oh gosh.
Shaved your cat and rubbed it on your face.
Yeah, I shaved because it was getting too hot over here.
It took me 25 years to grow a beard. So, like, unless you're older than that, don't worry about it.
It's been with you a lifetime. It's not something
Yeah,
you
it
just
sounds
get rid of
like
on a whim.
It's like a whim.
Shave him while he's sleeping.
They'll come, they'll go.
Oh, great! Now
You'll
time
be
wants
trimming
to
them.
shave
You'll
it.
fuck it up. You'll make it go, and then.
Okay, everyone, brace yourselves.
Hi, Brian.
What up,
What's
everybody?
Brian?
That's
How you
what
doing?
we're bracing
Why is it
for.
so loud, man? Hey,
What?
Brian.
What, is my mic too loud?
Oh no.
No,
No,
I'm joking.
Fade's
No.
just a baby.
No, I'm just being an idiot.
Oh, don't worry about it, Fade. That's kind of how I live in a state of perpetual confusion. But, no, I've just been enjoying listening to this conversation.
Gibby!
Gibby!
What?
Gibby!
Ow.
Miss Gibby!
Ow!
What up,
Yeah.
dude?
Oh my!
My ears!
Sorry, Gib. I've had a pretty strong drink already. So.
I've been
Tap
listening
dancing.
to death metal all day. So
Titty
I'm kinda
fucking.
down.
How do I turn that volume down? Holy.
Oh, man. I've just been trying to write, but I don't know if any of you have this experience where, like, you're filibustering. Well, you know when you're doing it, when you're procrastinating, and...
Been doing it for 35 years, Brian, so yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
My
Solidly.
recommendation. Always, I can never be bothered to procrastinate. Like I always put it off to the next day. That's procrastination, bro.
I find usually it's usually.
I can never be bothered to procrastinate.
Do you know that there was an actual class? There was an actual class about procrastination and how to fight it. So of course people were paying attention to everybody that was late to the class. I think
That's a really stupid class.
that's
We're
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
we're gonna do a class
It
on
sounds like it.
procrastination.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. But I find it's just fear, because I'm writing a horror comic, and like as much as I'm like the horror guy, I'm not that good at writing it, or at least I haven't been. And
so here's the problem: is when it comes to horror, people over-explain like a motherfucker.
Yes, they
like,
do.
The thing
more
that
Italian.
makes things scary is not knowing. Like when people start like, and there was a monster and it had 4-inch fangs, and I'm like, that's gay. Like I can picture it now, and that sounds stupid and like something that I could hit with Axie and be fine. But when you're like, and all of a sudden the girl was gone, and you're like, but why? But why was she gone though? And it was like, we don't know.
Well, everybody has to have everything spoon-fed to them. They have to have everything explained. You know,
no, they fucking don't. They think they
do
because that's what makes them feel happy and secure, and then they can be like, I like horror, and go to sleep at night. As opposed to the rest of us who watch the actual psychological horror fucking shit and then have to watch cartoons for 4 hours and sit up until 3 a.m. going, it'll be fine. I can probably close my eyes now, and I'm sure that I'm not going to die randomly.
Yeah, the palate.
It'll be okay.
The palate cleanser, I call it.
Yeah.
The amuse-bouche.
For the characters, so they can hire a Tumblr artist to do a weeb shipping / fiction picture.
Dude, I legitimately, like, after I watch a really good horror flick, it's like at least 2 hours of Bob's Burgers afterwards for my brain to be like, the world is okay, you're gonna be fine. The world is okay, you're gonna be fine. It's like, look, Tina likes butts, and I'm like, yes, butts are good. We can do this. Like, it's okay.
I'm so jealous. Every like really hardcore devoted horror fan that I know, we look at folks like you that can still be frightened or terrorized by a horror film, and we're just like, oh, I miss that so much.
Well, so here's the thing: is I have a very interesting mind that has the ability to tell myself that shit is real that I know isn't real.
Yeah, it's called suspension of disbelief.
Is it finally, motherfuck? It only took him a million fucking years.
Those are my fucking hearing ears. Jesus.
No. She makes him water his out in paperback. You don't understand.
It's been out for like a year. I don't know what your problem is.
No, it hasn't.
It has not in paperback.
Oh no, it's been since like the last Writers Pros. Yep.
No.
Oh, you wouldn't know.
We've been refreshing.
Oh no.
Do you not see
Gib,
June 5th, 2021?
Hold on. I wrote to your publisher 2.5 months ago.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you. Yeah.
He never wrote me back.
Before she
Shoot
starts
me your
again,
address.
be sure to turn down volume before she begins again.
What's that? Sorry.
Fade, I will cut you.
DM me
You
your
don't have
address
your time.
and I will send you a copy.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
I muted Fade.
That sounds good. That is the right choice, Sai. Good job.
Boo.
Fade. Shut up, Fade.
Just DM me your address and I will send you a copy.
Paperback.
She's buying it already, Gib.
Paperback.
Take one for me, Luke. Take one for me.
You all go directly to hell.
Shae,
I need to drink more.
What?
where are you shipping it?
Bitch, I ain't buying this for shit. This is for me. Get your own.
Have him send you the copy because you can give out your P.O. box.
I'm sorry, because I can just meet Gib next week at some point. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I got, like I said, DM me your address. I'll send you a copy. I'll meet you wherever. I'll give you a copy. Oh, did you kick her out?
Yeah.
All right, well, do what you gotta do.
She's buying one, but she's buying one for herself.
Okay.
Who buys things as gifts for people? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I just bought a Burial Grounds T-shirt and sticker for like one of my best.
Let me pan over my shelf of Gib over here.
Don't do that. I just showed up and now I'm.
Alright, I need another drink.
To be fair,
they haven't seen you in a while, Gib. They got to embarrass you for a little while.
They forgot about me, and it's.
We did not forget about you.
You
damn
just
it.
remembered it. I must have. I did hit your spam filter. Is that what happened? You know.
Gib. I'm the one that asked her to reach out to you today, by the way.
And I appreciate. Well, the thing is, like, I didn't want to be a dick and like, hey, because I was going to reach out to no, hang on. It's a good story. I was going to reach out to Shae and say, hey, did you hear the book's out? Then I didn't want to like be a self promoter because that's unfortunately.
Oh my god! How dare you promote your work?
How dare you?
Well, I wanted to send you copies, but I'm like, hey, I've been talking to you in a while. Here's my shit. Read it. You know,
that's fine.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Here is my shit that you have literally not shut up about every time you talk to me.
Every single time.
Year.
When's it out in paperback?
And you're like, oh, that's going to go poorly. Let me not do that.
Yeah, seriously, dude. Look, it takes practice. I know it takes practice. Would you call
Gib knows he's just being a douche.
Okay.
Yeah.
He knows.
He knows.
So you're not overly shy.
I didn't want to promote my product to a channel that promotes products.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I like to just wallow in obscurity and just like and never sell things.
Here's the thing: is as long as he doesn't promote it, he can turn around and be like, "Well, nobody ever bought it." It's
and don't blame me if you hated it. I didn't tell you to read it.
Publisher went somewhere,
right?
And he said something about it.
It's the villain stuff that makes money. These books are really nice. It's the villains.
Those villains books are fucking hilarious.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
No. You have no idea how many clips I have taken from those first 3 fucking novels.
And what'd you do?
The thing about the GIF.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like I said before when I was on here on Writers Pros. It's like someone challenged me, like, can you make the meanest character, make it comedy, and sell it? I'm like, I bet I can. And it's just write somebody who has no morals and doesn't give a shit, and just write the first thing that comes into your head, and then later just tweak the joke a little bit. And the darker the humor, like a kid with cancer, never gets old, and you just go with it. And I sure as shit, that's what makes money. I don't know why.
Blackwell's an asshole.
Well, because it's funny, right? I mean, you look at a show like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The characters on that are like the most horrible human beings you could possibly imagine, but that's hilarious.
Well, it's the same as Seinfeld. They're the worst people. They're bad people. But that show was on for years, and it was masked as comedy. But write bad people for a long time, and damned if people just don't come back for it because it's just something about the special sauce. So.
Well, yeah, I think it helps if you care about them. I think something like Trailer Park Boys, for instance, I think that wouldn't have been stale after like 2 seasons if you didn't actually care about the characters.
Right.
Although you don't have to necessarily sympathize with them so much as, you can also just find them interesting.
When I was writing that series, I was trying to throw just enough of a plot hooks and things about the character. Like, even though he's a jerk, even though he's a villain, and he's a self-proclaimed villain a villain advisor, just can I give him just a little bit more of a life, Like, what happens if you give this guy just a smidge of family, then give him a wife, and then give him a child? How far will someone's villainy go in a comedic sense to take care of these things? And it just gets more fun every time I dive back into it. So.
Can I just point out how bitch-made some people are? Hold on.
Please. What up, Phil?
Do you see this?
I see that.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
2 people gave it 3 stars and then would not leave a review.
Yes.
What kind of punk ass?
Well, it's the people. They're just people. They're the same ones on Goodreads and whatnot. They're like, here's my rubric. I think a 3 is fine, and that is what I will leave because it means it's a good book. And it's like masturbation. The more you do it, the more numb you get, and nothing excites you. And it's the same thing. The more you read, the more you consume. Like, you watch a bajillion movies, nothing is entertaining anymore.
Okay.
So what these people need is basically a critical version of autoerotic asphyxiation.
Sure. Your words.
So let me just stick that out there. In the 8 or so months while I was away, I read, I think, 33 books.
What?
No, more. I read close to 40. Yeah. I read.
I sent a lot.
Yeah, and I had some with me too. I read about 40 books.
Over the span of how much time?
8 months.
Okay.
Yeah, that's easy.
That's still heavy duty. Yeah, that's very heavy duty.
Gibbs books I would read in 12 hours. Just blow through them. His books and one hardcore sci-fi book were the best ones I read out of all of those. And some of these were some pretty acclaimed, like action and sci-fi authors.
Interesting.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it was the Technomancers, Luke. And I got She Dreams of Fire right at the end of my trip. Yeah.
Well, I'm working on book 5 for the Technomancer right now, and I got about 50 or 60,000 words into it, and then I had to stop because I didn't like where it was going, and I had to like hack my own work and start chopping it up and I
was going to say, book 5, even finer pieces.
Yeah, well, I'm bringing Aggie into that world, back into that world, because she was introduced in the 3rd Technomancer book. And I liked her so much, that's why I gave her own series, and I want that series to stand alone. But I'm bringing her character, her alteration, back into this world, and I'm like, I've got so many moving pieces. I started getting afraid of my own work, and I got in my own head, and I had to take like a month off because I was just not feeling it. And now I'm steadily making progress again. But it's like anything else. If you love your work, but you don't want to screw it up, and so you start second guessing yourself. So sometimes you just got to plow through.
Yeah,
that's what Shae's trying to get me to do.
Right now.
Say again.
That's what Shae's trying to get me to do too.
No, Brian was saying something. I apologized.
No, I was just saying, like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do right now, and because you can't wait for inspiration. If you're waiting for inspiration, you're gonna be, you're gonna be waiting a long time. You have to put the time in. You have to sit down in front of the keyboard and stare at that screen, and for at least like an hour, 2 hours minimum. Right?
Or even worse, it'll strike when you're in no position to do anything about it.
Oh, dude!
At work or something,
2:00 in the morning. That's when one of my muse comes to visit and party, and brings like a bag of cocaine and like some like really good vodka, and some really great weed, and that.
Your guy's named Muse? Neat.
The band brings you weed.
It's terrible, man. It's terrible. But 2 to 3 o'clock or 2 to 4 o'clock, that is my sweet spot.
So you're at the delirium stage when your body's at an exhausted peak, and you get your basically your cognitive process. You're not thinking about the you; it's just stream of consciousness. It's just coming.
Well, yeah. I mean, I do most of my editing like the next day. What was that, Luke?
Is that how you hit your Balmer peak? You
your
know
Balmer
what I mean?
peak?
Like that perfect point of inebriation and inspiration where you can code perfectly. Oh, you can apply it to anything. Like,
well, it's the zone.
Writing. It's the zone.
It's the zone. Everybody has
level
it.
Of fucked up,
Yeah.
There
It helps
there are many
sometimes.
pathways to the zone. The Balmer peak is but one.
Yeah.
Perfect level of high where you're pulling million-point tricks in Tony Hawk. Yeah, that.
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's just that's just the sweet spot for me, and it sucks because then I'm like I could be on fire and I'm like, oh shit, I need to get to bed, and then before I go to bed I have to power down for like 2 hours. So
I know that feeling.
It's terrible.
I've explained before about how I was lying on the floor in the living room when the idea for Krishna Kid came to me, just like fully formed in one like image, and rushed in here to write the 12 books out in one go. Not the actual 12 books, the 240 like beats for 12 books like in one go from like flash of everything at once.
From like what, the Bhagavad Gita?
It's based on the Bhagavad Purana, but like I just had this vision of how it would be, and how it would be broken up, where all the so 12 books is like 4 arcs, they're 3-issue arcs each, and the points where those end, and how to put them, all just in one go, pretty impressive.
How is that going, by the way? When can we expect
It's slow. You think my normal work's slow, wait till you see it like this, slow. It's taking ages. It's really annoying, as a writer, being like, okay, bro, here's the 240 beats that I wrote in 2 hours. Can you draw those, please? It's like, that's 12 hours worth of work, bro.
We might need to break this down into bite-sized pieces.
If you could just
just
draw
a wee
this
bit.
whole thing, that'd be great. If you don't mind.
But kids, I just downloaded. Yes, I know. I had a writer friend that I used to work with, and he's like, you just wished he could download it into my brain so I could just transport it out.
Yeah, but here's the thing: when
you
you're
have a
working
dot
with an
matrix
artist,
in your head.
Basically, that's what he thought.
When you're working with an artist, remember they're interpreting your story, right? So their interpretation is what you hire them for, is how they interpret things. That's
I hire them to draw exactly the picture in my head.
I'm a little looser that way, but that's cool. I mean, I really enjoyed Best Korea. Thought it was an absolute pisser.
Yeah,
and
the difference with that book is like that because it's made out of real photographs. Like it's a challenge to piece the pieces together, like to make a narrative or whatever. Versus like with this Krishna book, because I've got an artist doing it. Like I can just have anything that I want. So that's harder in a different way. Like I work best in between boundaries, so like I can push against them. Like
me too.
Without doing it's hard to stay on track.
Yeah, I find like boundaries very liberating for some reason. Just everything flows much more easily if I know I only have like 24 issues. I mean 24 pages.
Takes the indecision out of it. Like you have to make it work. It's the same reason why when Adam came to me for the backstory and was like, this is how many pages you have, this is the basic idea, and I was like, oh good, I have like really strict parameters, this is easy to work with. Well, Adam came to me for another story and was like, so this is the loose idea of what I have, I want you to write the whole thing. And I was like, fuck. Like my brain just went, I have so many ideas, and like it's like, okay, cool, it's gonna be awesome. They go to sit down and I'm like, fuck, where do I start? Like I don't know what to write. So I just stare and I'm like, okay, I can make this work.
Like that's where like habit comes in really handy. What I always do is I sit down and I just start throwing shit on paper. I just try to start with either an outline, or sometimes I'll even sit down and just write a scene.
Yeah, that's going to be me on Sunday, is I'm just going to be sitting here like loosely outlining what I want to have happen.
That's
and then going back there and going, how is that going to sound right though? Just rewrite that part. Okay. It was like, I've got 2 pages, Adam. I've worked all weekend.
Yeah,
2 pages.
like how for screenplays they have treatments. I do what I call a scriptment. That's to say, so it's like a treatment. It like breaks the story down, but then it could also have like little pieces of dialogue, maybe even like entire scenes sometimes. Like I remember James Cameron wrote one of those for Spider-Man that was out of this world. And this was just not like the Raimi movie, the James Cameron one. I think could have been really spectacular. But yeah, no, I'm working on something for Adam right now, and it's a horror project, and that's all I can say about it. And I'm happy, and I'm excited to be working on it. But at the same time, it's just like, it's horror is always been the toughest genre for me to write in. I don't know why, because it's my favorite genre. Very
it's
clearly.
so easy to fuck up.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is so painfully easy to fuck up, and I've seen so many people do it. Like all it takes is for you to not, like, if you don't have a clear idea of what feeling you want to invoke.
Yes.
When doing horror.
Yeah, the mood.
And you're like, here's the thing: is the way that horror scripts go, right? Is they go, okay, so this is what the baddie is, and the baddie's like some Cthulhian, like, monster that phases in and out of our reality. And it's like, okay, cool. And you're like, but if I write that, people are going to say that's dumb because I wrote it so directly, right?
Right.
So you got to figure out, how do you get the vibe of this is some Cthulhian monster that phases in and out of reality without writing that exact thing? What's that, Frequency Girl?
Yeah.
Hi! And you gotta find the balance in between how much you describe to get the vibe across, but not describing too much that now everyone has a really solid image of what it is, and how it attacks and can come up with their defense mechanisms. Like, I've never been scared every time I've ever seen, like, thrasher, like, slasher horror flicks and stuff like that. Like, I'm like, but at the end of the day, it's a dude. Like, it's a guy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, he broke into your house. That's not cool. Like, that sucks.
Have you ever watched 1974's Black Christmas, the original?
Oh,
yeah.
Classic. One of the all-time greatest. Started the slasher genre, really.
Yeah.
I'm not... I
that
don't dislike slashers,
Yeah,
but
go
they
watch-
don't
No, I'm just
scare
saying,
me.
go watch that one.
Yeah,
Same,
absolutely.
Fun fact, the same director directed A Christmas Story.
And Creatures Shouldn't Play with Dead Things, and Porky's.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, Bob Clark, yeah.
Well, but that's the
Awesome.
thing is, like, so it depends. Are you trying to, do you want to go for suspense and jump scares? Do you want to go for something that's going to be lasting horror feel? Like, what is your overall goal with your horror?
Dread. I always find that...
Go watch this movie. Like,
Oh.
trust me. Just, nobody say anything about it. Please just go watch the movie.
Luke, have you seen Woke Black Christmas yet?
I have not. There is no other Black Christmas.
Dude, seriously?
No.
Get some friends and together and some of your best wacky tobacco and a couple of beers and put on Woke Black Christmas. It's some of the funniest ham-fisted SJW crap you have ever seen in your life.
Man, I ain't got time for that motherfucking bullshit.
No, I'm telling you, like, it's great. It's the room of horror. Veronica is actually the room of horror movies. But yeah, one of the things I always appreciated about, like, the Italian horror movies is that they never bother to make sense. That's to say, they have a dreamlike quality. And, and
it's the surreality of the situation.
I mean,
horror is surreal.
Yes.
It's I mean, look at Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It starts out, very, very normal, and then it just kind of peels back and goes off the fucking rails.
Luke,
and
it
becomes
opens
supremely surreal.
I'm sorry, hold on.
With ghouls, like, grave robbing and creating art out of fucking corpses.
Okay, time out for 1 second. Luke and Brian, time out for 1 second. Okay, so here's the funny thing is we've just discovered how to have two conversations that people can follow at the same time. You have one conversation at normal volume and you have one conversation at whisper volume, and it makes it so you can hear whisper volume and normal at the same time.
Seriously, that shit works.
Shae's giving us the directions. Watch her grab her face in disgust. Wait for it. And there it goes. Hold one down.
Yeah, I fucking miss you, you asshole. Oh my god.
Nice. Shit, that works.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, I'm gonna start streaming soon myself. I'm gonna have I want to be the Charlie Rose.
I hope you're not gonna look.
What was that sign? I want to be the Charlie Rose. I want to be the Charlie Rose or the Dick Cavett of this scene, which is to say, I want to get do a show on monsters, have everybody come on, pimp their monster books, but then also have a serious discussion about monsters.
Well, if you're not in here and shirtless, I don't want to hear from you.
Yeah, fuck you, bro.
Yeah,
no,
come hang out, bitch.
Him and Sim, I get pissed off whenever I see him and he's wearing a shirt. I'm like, get that shirt off. Even if he's just even if he's off camera,
weird,
I'm like, Sim.
Wow.
That's bizarre.
I don't think we can hear that much gay. I've muted it.
I missed a whole lot of what the fuck.
You didn't miss shit, Luke. You didn't miss anything. Just back away slowly.
In all honesty.
Okay. All right,
Just
I'm good.
walk
I'm
back,
good.
take another
I'm
hit,
good.
you'll feel better. Unmute Brian, damn it, Si.
He can unmute Brian.
Oh my gosh.
He also controls the
hold
button
on.
there.
Doing something right now.
So rude.
I need you.
He is enjoying a legal cigarette.
Why is there no...
State of New York. State of New York, legal now, motherfuckers.
Why is there no good property for sale in Utah? This is pissing me off.
I don't know.
Property in Utah.
There's like fucking so like no. Here's the thing. So I find this absolutely gorgeous property, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at this! It's so pretty and it's so reasonably priced. This motherfucker is a timeshare. They are putting timeshares on Realtor.com as if they are actual fucking houses. They're like, don't worry, it's only $250,000 for you to use it for 8 weeks out of the year. Fuck you! What the fuck with your fucking timeshare?
You will own 1/8 of the property.
1/8. You can own one, and it's like the third one.
Have you ever actually gone through a timeshare, like, where they sit you down and try to sell you that shit?
Sweetie, I worked for Marriott Vacation Club International.
So I was like, when I was married to my ex-wife, we went to Vegas. We were fucking around, and we were walking around, and someone handed her things. Hey, you want free tickets to go see Carrot Top? Follow this, and we went, and there was a timeshare thing. You had to sit through the whole presentation to get Carrot Top. Damn it, we did it, but it was.
Dude, I used to work for
Carrot Top was good.
NBCI. I used to work for NBCI, and my first call that I got when I was on my own. So the first call that I got, period, when I was sitting like side saddle with somebody, was a guy screaming at me in December because he couldn't book his ski lodge rental place 2 weeks before Christmas for Christmas. And I was like, sweetie, you know that got booked out last March. Like, they've been booked out for almost a year. And so he screamed at me that I was a moron and didn't know what I was talking about because he bought these specific weeks. And I said, no, you bought the right to use it for 2 weeks. You didn't buy any specific weeks. You still have to call and win the lottery to get it for whenever the fuck you want. So off he goes. He wants to get elevated to my manager, who basically told him to piss off. And then the next person I get is this elderly woman who has owned a timeshare for about the past decade, has never once used it, didn't quite understand it, but the nice young gentleman that sold it to her made it sound like it was such a good deal. I was so fucking pissed at this job. She's telling me about what they tell her. I ended up booking this woman to go. I was like, where do you want to spend Christmas? And she was like, well, I just really wanted to try and use this timeshare because I've had it for 10 years and I've never once gone anywhere. And I go, would you like to do a swap and go to Hawaii for Christmas? And she was like, oh, is that possible? I was like, I'm booking you right now. And I booked her like a top resort in Hawaii. And I was just like, fuck it. Override. She's going to Hawaii.
Nice.
Fuck you assholes for selling this to some 90-year-old woman who doesn't know what she's buying. And
Seriously.
then I no-showed and told them, oh, it's because I'm joining the military. And I just never showed up. My friend picked up my final paycheck and handed it off to me.
Good for you.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, it's greasy, man. It's greasy as hell.
All that you are doing is convincing me further that we should abolish private property.
There you go.
On that note, I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh my god.
Great. We're gonna say Tommy Mark's timeshare.
Thank you for hanging out, Mark.
Oh, by the way, Mark, I did see people on Twitter yelling at you that you weren't a real commie, so that was a plus.
Every day, like people say, are you a real communist or a parody of a communist? And I say, yes.
This is why we love Mark. He knows how to make an exit, man.
He's a pisser, man. He's a pisser. I was a very early advocate of that dude.
He sees the means of communism for the people.
Well, he turned his campaign page into a work of art. That's genius. That's what I really had respect for that guy.
The thing that's hilarious about Commie Mark is he was like, well, I believe in capitalism as far as it is to elevate me within communism.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's like basically just trying to be the next dictator.
Exactly.
Like,
Nice.
Yep.
Like,
I mean,
we
that's
buy his
usually
books.
how communism works.
Exactly.
Right, but what I'm saying is, like, you have the people that are like the dumb communists that are like, yes, communism for all is the right way, and you're like, you're an asshole and a dumbass. Like, everything that you do is just going to go to someone else, and you're going to be happy for it. Mark is the one who's like, you all should be communists. Not necessarily me. I should be the one that is the dictator over the communists, but you all should be communists. And feed it to me.
Yeah.
Well, the state has to control the funds, and someone's got to be the state. So
right, and Commie Mark will graciously step into that role for everybody. Don't worry, he's got it, guys.
He'll be a benign dictator.
Don't
course.
won't. The second he had that kind of power, please. He'd be like, all right, this is what we're doing now.
Well, he would use it to like pull like really crazy practical jokes. He would spend like billions of dollars in tax funds to like create like a giant pranks.
To like poke fun at Sweden for always being on offense. He would just like find a way to be like, well, Sweden, we're going to war with you.
I think you
Where are
mean
you
Switzerland.
Switzerland, that's what I meant. Whatever, fuck off. I've had drinks.
Do not attack Sweden. They are a nice folk and produce lots of hockey players.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
Also produce rather
By the
large
way,
folk as
Sai,
well.
do you want
they
Crouchbeard or Nintendo Supervillain?
Do I want what beard or Nintendo Crotchbeard?
Crouchbeard or Nintendo Supervillain?
Oh, you're breaking up.
Do Nintendo Supervillain.
Yeah, Supervillain. Why not?
I like Crouchbeard.
Crotch.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, that's a great pirate right there.
Crotchbeard, yeah.
Crotchbeard? Oh, man.
Yeah,
You don't fuck with Crotchbeard.
This Crotchbeard you would run from, and it's not because he's scary. Did she just totally ninja
Crotchbeard
fucking
sounds
Pop
like a
Smoke?
noir song.
So.
Well, she went that way, so.
I'm just multitasking here, just listening to y'all and trying to like write a sentence.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the update for the campaign real quick while I'm here, and then I will like chat and stuff. Maybe.
What is a
So-
Crouchbeard? I don't know. Gibbs invented it. Let Gibbs explain it.
So Shae, what is your advice?
Crotchbeard.
Whoa.
Yes, there you go.
Yes.
Now she can hear you.
It's
Oh, that's badass. What is
It's gotta
that?
be hot as fuck in about 4
that
minutes.
if let's see what is that band?
Behold, my luxurious
ZZ Top?
evil Nintendo.
No.
What do you like? That's supposed to make you look like you're 8-bit.
He looks like
No,
Box.
yeah.
No. It looks like.
Logan's Run.
No, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the
Oh
the
God,
Moriarty when he was the M
villain
character.
Yeah, the one that was going all Phantom of the Opera.
Yes, the Phantom, when he was the Phantom, yes.
Yeah.
Or you make armor for Boba Fett.
No, undead. Don't make him take it
Who
off.
did
We
that?
might get lucky
What's
and
the
he'll
name of the
stroke
band
out.
that? Sorry, Michael T. What?
I said, no, Ramen, don't make him take it off. We might get lucky and he'll stroke out.
How dare
What's the
you?
name of the band
Michael T.
that did that?
Look, he can
song,
stroke on
All
your
I Need
channel.
Lucky?
He's not stroking on my channel.
Fuck Sweden.
Shay, why did you kick yourself?
Wow.
They make some really good death metal over there, though.
Yeah, they do.
The chicks are hot, and the
Norway.
Swiss chocolate's better. Anyway, check
Okay,
these out.
Daft Punk. He looks like, you know, Dr. Robotnik got into Daft Punk. That's what Fade looks like.
If this was the movie when Daft Punk has to go for the training montage high in the mountain, that's the guru that teaches them.
Yes. Yeah.
Wasn't
With
the
the crotch
wasn't the-
beard.
See, your character
Wasn't the
has lore
Tron
now, Fade.
sequel pretty much just like a Daft Punk music video? That's what people.
100%.
And it was
Is it-
awesome.
Is it worth watching?
Yes.
It's a movie.
Oh, okay.
It's something you could watch.
No, here's the thing. It is one of those. It's one of those solid, like 3.5-star movies. 4 if you're stoned. Kind of like.
Right.
It definitely tries to build on the predecessor, and Jeff Bridges is great in it. You know.
He's great in everything.
Yeah, that's
He's
part
like
is
one of the
good.
best fucking
Unfortunately, they got that dude who's like can't act. He's just kind of like just
Garrett
he's just-
Hedlund. Yeah.
That's the one. He's just a piece of wood standing there. You know.
Charisma vacuum. Like
Kind
Channing
of.
Tatum.
It's like
kind of
that.
a
Who's
guy.
that other guy that's kryptonite in every movie? Taylor Kitsch. He's about that level. So.
Oh.
Gambit, John Carter.
John Carter. Man, that poor bastard cannot catch a break.
No, he really
Battleship,
can't.
which is the
Really
finest
can't.
military porn movie in the world.
Oh, when they drift
I
the
will neither
battleship
confirm nor deny that.
to Thunderstruck. Oh man.
Oh man.
Getting the
No, it
Mighty
is.
Mo ready, yeah.
Yeah. No, that made me very happy when I saw it. So anyway, check this out. I'm trying to set up like a cool background for like when I start streaming, right? Because it's cool if you have interesting shit behind you. You know, people don't just have to just stare at this face. And so I'm going through all this stuff, and I find these, right? Decorative Universal Monsters shot glasses. Check these bitches out. Look at these. There's the Wolfman, or Wolfman, as I used to call him when I was like 4 years old. There's Dracula. You'll notice not the Lugosi likeness, right? Because like Bela Lugosi Jr. is like really like airtight anal about how his father's image is used.
Never combine those two terms again.
I can't.
There's the monster, right? So I'm thinking, okay, which one which one of these am I gonna use first, and what am I gonna do a shot of, right?
By the way, that vampire looks like he's a plumber named Frank.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Yeah, the Dracula is pretty horrible. But look at this on the very there it is. Warning for display purposes only, not for use as a drinking glass.
Probably because they're made of some like plastic.
That's that fine lead paint that's on it. That's what's.
Yeah.
It's really just female.
Bait and switch, you motherfuckers! I was like,
Brian, I say go for
it. They're made out of
brave the brain cancer. It probably won't kill you soon.
Fuck what a warning tells you, Brian. Do it.
Just dip it in varnish.
I'm considering it. I am considering it.
Just resin the whole thing.
Lacquer it.
I'm assuming that it's is there a safe way to like lacquer it, or then somebody was suggesting putting like a little like lining it with plastic, putting like a little like disposable shot glass in there, which kind of defeats the purpose, maybe.
But it's with epoxy.
Clear Flex Seal.
It's made from heavyweight polystone.
Okay, yeah, it's okay.
So it's female.
So the paint that's on it, yeah.
It's got it's lead-based paint. That's what's going on.
Nice.
I would get some food-safe resin, like they're saying, and just seal it up if you really want to use them.
It'll be alright.
Just get an even coat. Look up how to do it. Make sure there's no bubbles and shit.
There's the mummy.
Don't be a coward. That's what Roman says.
Okay. Polystone is polyurethane resin mixed with powdered stone.
Okay.
Those are both edible, right?
Yeah, but these are covered. These are painted, so maybe like the paint is like super toxic.
Yes, the paint is toxic and will fucking kill you. That's what we've been saying.
I know.
So
Look
dip
at Brian.
it in resin, you'll be fine.
Do you have a pet you don't like?
If you want to bring it, if you're a Highlander, go
Never
ahead.
seen one shot kill anyone. We're fine.
Do you have any slow neighbors?
Let's test it out on.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I mean, there's one I could definitely.
Everyone.
Oh my gosh,
use for
no.
experiments.
No.
No, she's terrible. She spies on everybody in the neighborhood.
Give it to her.
Like.
Wait,
you know.
is she Karen?
Yeah.
We could use less of
No. She's more of like a Yenta.
The fuck is a Yenta?
It's an old Jewish lady.
Yeah, it's like an old Jewish lady, right?
It's a wise woman within
so
the.
Nice if you married a doctor.
But she's in everybody's
basically your
business.
mother
Everybody's
basically.
business all the time.
Oh,
Fran
Fade.
Drescher's mom. Just there you go.
Yeah,
I like how Fade
pretty
goes,
much.
oh, so basically a
for many
mother. And it's like,
complexes.
oh, Fade, you poor soul.
Just back at you for a second.
Complexes.
Fran Drescher still looks great. I just gotta say that.
Does she?
Oh god.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Google
but
that
she
shit.
still has the voice. That's the problem. And, like, granted, I know
You say
she...
problem.
Oh god.
You stuff a sock in her throat?
It's not a sock.
Gibbs kink emerges.
Oh, snap.
Rhymes with sock.
What are you doing, Mr. Sheffield?
Oh my gosh, stop. Guys, okay,
Gibbs is
look,
rock
when,
hard right
when
now.
it's one of y'all that I haven't met in real life, that's one thing, but like, I've worked with Gib for years. This is fucked up now.
Can we end the stream? I don't want to do this anymore. Can we just end it?
I think I'm gonna hide in my
Nope,
box.
you have to
So
sit
Shae, I
in
didn't
it
even get
now.
any advice from you. Like regarding streaming. Like
Don't talk about Gib
Okay.
stuffing something down Fran Drescher's throat.
Amazon if you want
Nice
That
one.
would be my advice. Don't do that,
Okay.
Brian.
All right.
From airtight anal to Fran Drescher.
Take
Actually, you have to worry about us.
My
Mark,
advice.
Cut out. Oh yeah, please.
My advice is find something interesting to talk about.
Oh, I got that. I got
Fran
that.
Drescher.
I want to do. I want to do a show also about conventions.
Mike, I will kick you.
Because like when conventions come back, there's gonna be like a lot of y'all that have like maybe never even tabled a convention before, and so I want to have myself and a bunch of other people who are experienced tabling conventions to just share our experiences and give you.
I'm doing a convention next weekend.
I'm sorry.
What
Oh, are
convention
you?
are you doing?
The
Where's
Evil
this?
Expo at the King of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
Oh wow, the Evil Expo. Is this like the Chiller convention? It sounds like a
I have
horror.
no
Nowhere
idea.
near
A
there.
buddy of mine lives up in PA. It's about 2.5 hours from my house. He's like, hey, there's this thing. It's a few months ago, and I'm like, oh, okay. And this is like the third year, but the second year it didn't happen because of COVID. So they're trying to put it back on, and it's like we're looking for merchants and things. I said, hey, I sell books. Can I show up? They said, sure. Give us $150 for the table, and you can sell books for a couple of days. I'm like, great. And I'm just going to go up. I got a hotel. Just go and just do it. I mean, I've done a lot of conventions.
Do it up, man.
Horror cons are the most fun. Horror cons are.
I love talking. I just love talking to people. Just find whatever your nerd is. Just bring it to the table. Buy a book. Don't buy a book. Just bullshit. I like to just talk to people and just connect because that's the easiest way to put faces to names and just have fun.
Absolutely. You do have. Yeah, and that's what you have to make it fun for yourself, right? You don't want to be bored, so the best way to not be bored is to constantly engage with people. You know. Don't let if somebody walks by and makes eye contact, make sure they at least take like a flyer or like a little promo item or something.
I was so good at that with
on your table.
Like free bookmarks. Take a bookmark.
I freak people out though. I'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" They're like, "Yeah, the big one talked to me." It's like, "Hi, do you want a button?"
When I'm
could be your own.
You can't be overly excited.
So people tend to just
scares
walk by me.
You could be your own
they're
booth babe.
They're like rabbits.
Yeah, they didn't like me like the booth babes because the booth babes were in almost nothing and I wore like real clothes. So
dress up like Big Barda, do a cosplay.
If I had a table that I cared about, I would. But currently, what am I gonna do? Be like, "Hi, Red Valkyrie. If you could just sub, that'd be great." Like,
you're just getting started.
In front of me.
Yeah.
That'd be You can join the channel. If you join the channel, I'll give you a sticker. Like...
Order 3 of every piece of our merch and go there.
I still don't know where the hell I'm
What kind
getting.
of money you think I got?
I still don't know where I'm getting that patch for the fucking for the new 6-gun gorilla because I wrote in the campaign. I pretty much promised you a patch.
Oh, Brian.
Where the hell am I gonna get that thing?
Brian, hold on.
All right, you gonna hook a brother up?
Before that,
I'm gonna laugh if I've sent this to you like 500 times.
Sorry,
there you go. There's the link. Talk to Tony. He's good people.
All right,
we like
Work
Tony.
the beard into a wig.
Thanks, sister.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, Ollie.
Looking at chest hair or something.
Ollie from 656 in the chat. What up, dude?
What's up, Ollie? Why aren't you in here on the panel drinking with us?
Seriously, brother. He's supposed to. Hey, what are you doing? Like hanging out when you doing this? When you're supposed to be fucking coloring my damn comic book. That's what I want to know.
That's what you get, Ollie.
Ooh.
Called the fuck out.
Them's fighting words.
Yeah, they are.
Kid, why aren't you listed as a
616 is the
guest?
shit, man. I love those dudes.
I am.
I love those dudes.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm under vendors.
Did anybody hear? Did anybody here read Undead Border?
I haven't read it yet. I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't read it.
Time for it.
I haven't gotten it.
It's so good.
Oh, I wholeheartedly believe that.
And unexpectedly, right? Because you're kind of like, because I didn't back it. Because I was like, do I really need another zombie comic? No.
Yes, you do. Why would you not think that? That's
because like I remember at the 2016 Comic-Con, like my table was constantly buzzing because every other table in Independence Alley was a fucking zombie comic, right? So, like, no, I've had enough, right? I'm good.
That
I'm
just
good.
means that you need to find the good zombie shit.
And that's what Undead Border is. And
There you
Preston
go.
was like, Preston wasn't fucking around. He was like, I'm sending this to you. Read it, mother.
I love Ollie. He's like, we got an email
he's
from a
great.
model that wanted to be our booth babe. We declined. Found out later that she did porn. See,
Oh.
this is why. Look, okay,
You
we had
definitely
two.
should have hired her.
We had two booth babes that came up when I was running a table for someone else for their artwork, and they came up and were like, "Oh my gosh, this is really cool!" And they're like, "Oh, if you ever want to do anything with us," and then they gave me their little card and everything like that. Both those bitches, I guarantee, did D-rated porn. There's absolutely no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I went and looked them up after, and I was like, I mean, you're like 3/4 or 4/5 of the way there in the shit that you're promoting for the book that you have right now. Like, you're like right on that line. There is absolutely no way you did not take that tiny baby step across it.
Are they looking for work?
I don't still have their card.
Why not?
No, one of my fans of my books is a adult film producer in Las Vegas. So,
If I still had their card, I would give it to you in a heartbeat, because they weren't bad
meanbitches.com.
looking.
It's a real thing.
Oh my god, you're not even joking, are you?
No, it's all femdom porn where it's the girl
Gib doesn't joke about porn.
Gib, why do you look Turkish?
Because it's Halloween. When I look at red skin and hordes, it was like a Halloween shot. It was like when I went like as a business-like devil. That's
It
why
does not show the horns in the picture. You just look like who's Harry Crumb when he's trying to be Turkish.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, no, I have a legitimate friend. He's a nice guy, but he's.
By the way, you're listed right underneath the psychic healer.
Yes, I know.
What up, Will?
Hey, I figured this stream needed another asshole besides Brian.
Hell yeah!
I mean,
Hell yeah!
We have all the assholes, and then Crystalline Frequency Girl. So, but you know, we could always use.
Yeah.
Shae had to go.
Colossal a-hole, but yeah, it did need a little extra spice.
Okay, now Shae can come back because she was correct about Brian. Now, I was taking umbrage at you calling me an asshole, but then Brian started talking, and I had to give you points.
Have you talked to yourself ever? Have you ever heard yourself in any conversation?
And then she had to go again.
There's nothing wrong. Look, everybody has their inner asshole, and in fact, I kind of like the way I live with mine is I give myself a dick move card. That's to say, like, you know, I get to eat the last cookie or something like that. Like, you know, I'll be in the fridge and be like, oh man, it's like the last cookie. I can't take it, and I'm like, oh,
His inner.
Boom.
His inner asshole with his dick card.
Inner asshole is a dick card.
Yeah.
You deal with your inner asshole with a dick card.
Yes. Yes.
Nope.
All right.
That is not.
Cowrie about that.
That is not airtight anal.
All right. Quick trivia question. Quick trivia question.
A pickle.
Name this character.
A pickle.
Your
Sevens on Gorilla.
Gilman.
I don't know.
It looks
A
like
fish.
the Grinch dressed up as
A fish called Wanda.
Dick Tracy.
Inspector
It's
Gadget.
the creature from the Black Lagoon in this.
That is.
Yeah.
It's the creature from the Black Lagoon is Dick Tracy.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
It's Uncle Gil from the Monsters.
Oh my god.
Which was a guy wearing the creature from the Black Lagoon costume with a hat and a scarf and like a raincoat.
He made it
He's
fancy.
probably
I like
only
my
wearing
answer
the mask
better.
and gloves.
Frequency Girl's like, my answer was better. Shut up. So much better.
Oh Christ.
I don't know why I made you a Valley Girl, Frequency Girl. I just need to apologize for that. You are not.
That's alright. That's like totally okay.
Oh my gosh, stop it right now.
Oh,
You sound like
no.
an animu.
Oh my god, like, God made
I was
us
gonna say
better.
Valley Girl. or anything.
No. Think of that fucking chibi ass kawaii, like, high school bullshit chick anime and tell me that was not what
Jesus.
Frequency Girl just said.
That was a lot.
Yeah, it was.
Yes. It requires a very specific genre, damn it.
No, that was really Inception. Try that one again.
I can't. I'm too tipsy. I said words.
But
Something about high school girl.
High school.
What's up here? What are you looking at up here? Is the answer up here? Is that what you're looking at?
Up here is more interesting things than whatever I said. Except for that, what the fuck is that room? I'm looking at rooms in Utah, and this is. Oh man, I don't know what this
We
is.
got rooms, you pervert.
You're just jealous it's not your room.
Right now,
We're all thankful it's not his room.
We are.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We're
Shae,
thankful he's jealous, huh?
Shae, you were saying before about like, one of the things that you want to focus on when you're making a horror comic is how it makes you feel, right? About the mood that you're going for. Undead Border made me itchy.
You should be a doctor.
Like literally, I was like I had fleas.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because the zombie virus is transmitted by ticks.
Oh.
And it's I know they're gonna relaunch the I guess either re-release this. I don't know if they're gonna have a new cover. This is the Preston, of course. Yeah. Always fucking kills it. Hail Preston. But yeah, this is like one of the books that needs to get more eyes on.
I like how you say Hail Preston like he needs the ego boost.
Oh, dude, I'm like
something the term you're looking for is skin crawling.
No, itchy.
Yeah. He meant itchy.
Like genuinely, like
the crabs.
Like I got an itch.
Damn it.
Yes, yeah.
I'm not even sorry.
It literally made my skin crawl.
Not even sorry.
So yeah,
Wow.
kick-ass horror comics, and we need more kick-ass horror comics. God damn it! I love the Ebon Press books. Those are expensive, but they're so good. They're so good. They're mostly adaptations of Lucio Fulci movies. Although there's also some, there's an adaptation of Bill Lustig's Maniac. That's just absolutely just amazing. Like the art is super high quality, but it's completely psychotic, and it is absolutely like like you've seen splatter movies. These are splatter comics. And they're just incredibly well written, beautifully illustrated, and printed in like a super deluxe format. Everybody, I highly recommend you check them out. They're ebonpress.com. And with that, I am getting out of here.
Okay.
And hopefully getting some writing done. Probably eat microwave a burrito or something first.
Oliver had a question for you, Brian.
Oh, what up, Ollie?
Bottom Feeder. Have you read that one?
No, I haven't, and I've heard it's absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna own all their shit eventually. They're doing right now an adaptation of House by the Cemetery. I think they're on like issue 3, although I'm kind of like waiting on the trade paperback. Same thing with Maniac 2. They've done a a sequel to Maniac. It looks like really demented, and they've got a really good artist that's great at doing likenesses, so they can like put all these like cult movie actors, as the characters. I don't know. It's just really good shit. Anyway, all y'all, much love. I will talk to you soon.
All right, have fun, Brian.
Be productive.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't tell me what to do.
I can make no
I think I'm
promises.
just gonna drink some more. I'm sorry. Are you cheerleading us, freak girl?
I don't know. I'm a little punchy. It's been lots of work and not a lot of sleep. So.
Yeah, I feel you. I understand that. All right,
I'm glad she moved because whatever's behind your head, it looks like from the small window, it looks like it's a beret on your head. Now go back to where you were. It looks like you have like this like little beret. Like, I've always made fun of
That's
people.
kind of awesome.
Sure. Okay, now I can totally see it better. All right, there we go.
It's actually the Badger.
Okay.
The Badger.
By Hex Island. We actually have to change up our. We have lots of new art that we have to put up but I haven't gotten a chance to frame anything because I've been a little busy.
Just a tiny bit busy doing
preoccupied.
all of the things.
Yeah, just a little
And I hate
bit.
to say this, guys. I think we have to dip too. It is stupid hot in this room right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've got to get some sleep, so.
6710 Mavericks.
Yay!
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Alright. Good night, Michael T and Crystaline. We love you guys.
Good
Thanks for
night.
hanging out
Night,
with
you guys.
us.
We'll still be watching. It is just too hot in this room.
Yeah, I feel you. I know those problems.
I'm developing
seeing
a
what the-
paste. It's shining on my face over here. You see this?
That's the worst. That's how I felt when this the AC went out in my house for like a week. Awful.
Where's
God,
We
I'm just
don't
gonna live
have
in a
central
Dairy
air.
Queen.
All we have is a swamp cooler in the living room. So
Go to the living room, cool off. We love you very much. Thank you for hanging out.
Yep.
of course.
We will
See you,
still be
Michael
here.
T.
I will still
See
be a
you
shit in the
guys.
chat.
Nice.
Love you guys. Good night.
Love you, Crystaline. Sleep well,
Yeah.
darling. Okay, I'm so very much done trying to look for properties. This is so annoying.
I'm sorry, Shae.
Why
Shae?
that, quarter of a million time zone not working for you?
There's like a lot that you can buy in Utah, but in reality, what you can buy in Utah is like land to build on. Oh, the patches are pretty.
Yeah, there's one more coming.
Yay! Good. Good. My gosh, so much stuff has been unlocked in the first 24 hours. It's crazy.
Yeah, we're almost at our next unlock. We have at 7K. We have another unlock. So
Let's see. It's merch print, right?
yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I realized I'm like, it's been like 24 hours and I haven't put anything out because I basically just passed out yesterday
Yeah.
after everything, and then I
all
woke
of
up.
the streams.
Yeah, and then I woke up this morning. We went on a stream, and then we went on another stream, and then we did our stream, and then I went and I got food for everybody. And then I came down here to hang out with you guys, and then I'm like, oh wait, while I'm at my computer, let me do that real quick.
Well, my computer, let me do 5,000 other things.
Yeah, basically.
I did have a question about the campaign.
What's up?
The Valkyrie print.
Yes.
Is that actually in you guys' possession, or did he scan it and then send that to you?
No, we have it with a certificate of authenticity and everything.
I was going to ask if you could take a picture of it.
Yeah,
instead of a scan.
absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
Sai wants to see what the colors look like closer to IRL than in scan form.
Yeah, I just
scanning
figured.
watercolor just made it weird.
Yeah, I realized that afterwards, but I don't know why I didn't think to just take a picture of it. So,
You know,
because I had like other
5,000
things,
other things that you
I
were
guess.
worried about.
Yeah. It was mostly just get everything up on the campaign, then figure stuff out later.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to see it again, and I was trying to get Bancroft to prompt you guys to show it when you guys were on his channel, and he wouldn't read my fucking comment to save his own blouse.
Oh
no! I have a question for everybody. The fuck is this?
It's a load-bearing arch.
Idea. Is it though? Because it's like twisted. So.
It's a dino fin.
And it looks like it's about the thickness of plywood. So like
Yeah,
this
which
is
is
the
probably
most
why it's
It's an
twisted.
accent wall.
Why are they? These are the pictures that they use to sell this house. By the way, these are the pictures that they're using to try and sell this place.
Interesting design for a house.
Roof.
What is a
Ceiling.
Weird.
That's the basement.
ceiling?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is the basement. Okay. That
Oh
makes
yeah.
more sense.
My question is, did
Holy
you
fuck,
did you
look at that
think
CRT.
to maybe clean up a little, or
Nah.
Is it like an as-is
Oh,
place?
wow.
like
Maybe
maybe
it's
get
like
all of this with it?
abandoned?
What in the fuck? Look at all these pill bottles! What the fuck is happening in this house?
I wonder if it was like an elderly person who passed away, and then like someone just
and then like their family sucks and doesn't go. You know what? Before we sell this, maybe we should pick up some of Nana's fucking pills.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Is there a brick wall in the bathroom next to the tub?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. That's what that is. And
I want a
look
gritty
at how
bath.
Nicely cut up. Like, this is well kept. That isn't horrible black mold at all. Oh my gosh! Like,
The sink is full.
You didn't clean anything.
No, go back. The sink is full and the paper towel roller is empty.
I left the peanut butter and the mustard out. Look, mayonnaise is out. That's good.
Mayonnaise. I think
Oh,
that's a pastry of some sort.
That's the green top mayonnaise, which means it's made out of olive oil, so it's
Oh,
extra
yeah.
shitty.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, I do also appreciate that they have a Brita filter right here. Just sitting.
Go to the right. Let's see what we're seeing here.
They had 2 things of dish soap too.
Someone died in that hotel room.
Oh my god, what's that smear on the back wall?
We don't talk about that smear.
It's a love stain.
What the hell?
A love stain? Is that what you said?
Oh my god.
No. What? I'm sorry. This was such a good bathroom. We needed 2 shots that don't change anything.
Look at the patch on the wall.
This right here.
Yes.
Somebody definitely went through this.
No, here's what happened.
Oh, yeah.
They came in here with a sponge and they're like, there's a spot here. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Damn it, I made a clean spot.
But it's like here too, so, it looks like somebody, like the toilet I think is on the other side of this wall. It looks like somebody was drunk and trying to make their way to the toilet and missed.
Aww.
What the fuck? What's happening?
That's so weird.
Oh,
Your
this,
new
oh my
home
gosh, no!
Oh.
That's supposed to be a garage.
Well, it is.
Wow.
I don't know that it is.
I mean, like technically, it still is
I
that
think
thing.
this is a dump. This is a dump. This is where all of the neighbors put their shit.
That's
how they
I like
garage
the little
sand.
side, like little.
I don't. Why are there so many pillows out here? This is an outdoor space.
For the outdoor couch.
Outdoor lounge.
Those are regular pillows. Those are not.
That's a regular couch, asshole.
That's actually rolled rugs. Those are rolled
Oh
up
my God.
rugs.
Oh, you can click on the picture. Hey, go back to your slanty wall and embiggen
Go
it.
back to the slanty wall. That's so far back. There's so much horror.
It's a scroll. Oh my god, your generation. All right.
Oh my! Whoa, this is a step up, and then another step up,
And then a tub.
Is that a tub? And
Yeah.
it's carpeting. Oh my gosh, this is
That's
carpeting.
wait. That wall is in the bathroom.
That's a privacy wall. That's like your changing wall.
Now, is that a wall or is that a drape hung from the ceiling?
I know what
Like
this
a wall.
is.
It's the same paneling as this.
I know what this is. This is their sex room.
With this wood. Oh, yep. There's a bunch of feathers that could be.
I do like the carpet that Nana got freaky, and you don't judge her.
Shae, send me a link to this.
Oh, this is so scary.
Alone.
Oh my god.
With the greatest male gigolos Utah has to offer.
I have never been so sure that there's 4 dead hookers buried in that house until you kept scrolling.
It's in the walls.
Reckless blob. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so terrifying. Oh my gosh.
Did you send it?
Yep, I
That
just
was
sent
Utah.
it to you.
Now on to the next stage.
I'm looking at so many of them, and there's so many that like here's the best part is that house was 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 733 square feet, and it's just of horror. It's just horror.
No, that was 3 bedroom, 2 bath.
Oh, was it? What is this then? This is like a murder shed. Oh my gosh, that is. Okay, no, now we gotta look at this one. Hold on.
It's the Love Shack.
You don't understand. They show you that there's an electrical box and some shit happened. Like,
Yeah.
oopsie, we caught it on fire.
Mm-hmm.
But then we kept catching it on fire over here too. Don't worry, we replaced
water
the door.
damage.
There's where all the bodies are.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, is that what this is? This is the chute
pit.
to get rid of all of the.
That is the Shawshank chute.
Oh god.
That's where they end the wood chipper.
I'm telling you, somebody died here. Somebody was murdered right here, and it was broadcast with that satellite.
Real quick, see, Shae? And there are candles around it, and over here you have your toothbrush. And your plunger.
Well, that's a tub right there.
That's a tub. That is a tub.
That is a tub.
Now imagine the smell, because you know a lot of moisture got into that carpet and the mildew.
Oh yeah. No
That's why
doubt
they
on
had the
that.
rolled up carpet.
And nanosex.
Nanosex.
Do you want a shanty? This has a shanty.
It's like
Comes
your
with
own
a small
little
shanty.
Why are you looking at
place. What the fuck?
like redneck Montana?
This is fucking
Yeah, that's-
Utah.
Like I said,
This is.
I didn't
Because that's where my family
Oh. That's a nasty thing.
We're not even gonna bother cleaning this up. We're just gonna leave this shit here.
Ah, well secured.
Do you want the broken down bus?
Okay.
We have a broken down bus for you.
You don't know it's broken.
That bitch ain't
odds
running.
are.
That could be. No, that could be how they lure in the hitchhikers.
that's where Emil Hirsch died and into the wild.
I'm just saying.
Oh god.
Like all of this shrubbery is definitely growing up into this bus. Like, oh, there's a big rock. You want your own big rock?
Well, you know what? If you paint, keep on that rock. You've got to scroll. You could definitely paint a skull. You already got like a little eye socket there. The shade.
That's true.
Shae, that is a craft project. Respect it.
I like it. I like it. Yeah. I still can't get over this out pipe.
No, it's a water drainage ditch.
I know, but it's like it's not even supported.
It's like an unsolicited dick pic, just hanging out.
Holy shit! My grandmother's cabin had a pump like
Is
this.
that a well pump?
Yes. Yes, it is.
What's the thing next to it?
Wow.
That's the other pump. That's the actual pump. Like that's your actual well pump going down, and that's your hand crank if you want like independent water. My grandparents had one at their house.
This must have been what was underneath our cabin in my grandparents' place then, because they had a cabin, and you had to, every time you'd go up there, you had to crawl under the cabin to turn the water on. And then we would have running water in the cabin, and the whale pump would work.
That's what Doc Brown had the plutonium for the flux capacitor.
Yeah.
Nice.
We have one of those at our house, actually.
Holy
We're on a
shit.
wall.
Flux capacitor.
Why is all
wood.
of this made out of like untreated plywood? And,
I've never
like,
seen a
sideboard?
roof pitched that hard before.
Because this is Utah, y'all.
That was
This is how we do
25.
it.
What?
Interesting
Hi,
tile choice.
Reckless
Ever
Blob.
in Utah?
Are you here now, or are you still having issues, hon?
Look at that pass through. That's enough for like a medium plate.
Yes, it's portion control, the old-fashioned way. Small pass-through window.
You don't even bother with the plate. You just throw the food through.
I really like these two totally pointless. Like, oh, here you
Misaligned.
Yeah.
go. So these are for your plates.
Those are handcrafted. You know, it's old world charm. Okay.
Yeah. There's two things they don't sell in Utah. One is a measuring tape. The other one is a level.
Oh my gosh!
Nice.
No.
Give it a toilet. Yeah.
No.
A shit closet. Nice.
This place is where you go to write your manifesto, right?
Yes, this says manifesto all over it.
That is the most shallow tub I think I've ever seen.
This,
true.
I'm
It's
telling
all
you,
about
this
a
is
foot bath. That is not a tub.
Oh, no, I think someone definitely died in there.
this is the religious cult starter kit. Look, no. Go back up. There. I wonder
There's
what's
the
under
ghetto.
that.
No, there was something there. That's
a body.
Actually, scroll back up one more.
The rest of look at the rest of the
There.
floor is filthy.
It's the nailed-in ceiling to the walkway. Like they don't. There's those stands. They don't go down. They're just nailed into the thing, and that's supposed to be load-bearing.
It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
It's
No,
so
they're
fine.
to prevent people from falling down those high-pitched stairs
That's
that are only
literally all
apparently
that it is.
14 inches wide at the bottom.
I'm telling you, I bet you those are load-bearing as well.
So I can tell you what was here.
The best.
Just throwing this out there for people growing up in Utah, what was here was a built-in fucking bed frame that had the side tables, and it was literally just a mattress on top of whatever little thing that they put it in, instead of giving it a box spring so it wouldn't be too high, so you could still have the window. But that's what that was, because that's a bed, and that's like two side tables.
You can see the outline on the wall too.
Yeah, yep.
And
That's why they
Shae.
only did that way.
The floor is filthy though. Holy shit.
More rock. Oh, 2 pictures of the more rock.
Yes, there's more rock. And did you see the more rock? The Rocky Rock. Oh my gosh.
Utah.
You could sell all those rocks to a landscaping company and then blow up that property and build something brand new.
I mean, you could probably sell those rocks and get most of what it costs to get this property.
Shae, you didn't see the reverse angle on that, the one before this. Oh my god. What's wrong with you? This is the tub and the brick and the steps up.
Yeah.
And the electrical box right next to all of it.
This.
Wow.
That's the next picture for this.
Yeah.
I know, we did see it, because
You
you
saw
asked
that.
if that was why there was a
sink.
I mean,
Yeah,
I didn't
fucking
see
awful.
that. I didn't pay attention to that. But you asked if that was a brick wall
Don't
in the
worry, if
bathroom.
you trip the breaker with wet hands, you can trip it back.
Don't worry, you can do laundry.
Hang on, you also get a better shot of your warped wall if you look to the right there. That is the warped wall.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and look.
Dude, it even curves in the paneling that they have on it. Like, it does the hook up.
Well, it's not a lot of ventilation in there. It's just a lot, that piece of particle, that wood paneling that they put in for privacy.
You have the plunger for the tub, then you have the plunger for the sink.
It's just...
All I'm saying is, there's a big red button that says contact agent, and you need to do it. Just ask questions.
I just gotta know. The fuck is with this warped wall? Are you interested in buying them? No, not at all. I'm just really curious about this wall.
I just need to know.
We saw it live on
Why
a
does
stream, and we have questions.
Why does this wall exist?
Why did they not clean this up? Did Nana die? We have a bet going.
Look at this wall. The
I don't
floor.
wanna look
yeah.
at this. Why are we still looking at this? I don't want to look at any of it. I'm so scared.
Did this place get flooded at some point?
That what killed
Sweetie,
man.
if it did, it probably flooded multiple times over the course of many decades.
This dresser has no top.
It doesn't. You don't need no top.
Oh, yeah,
Look,
it
the
doesn't.
the top was valuable. That's where the giant antique mirror was. So they just took that shit.
Yeah.
And they were like, fuck the rest of it. We don't need it.
We have found the residence of the person that buys these. A little bit.
Yeah.
How bad is my audio?
Pretty robot-y and
Yeah,
crackly.
you're
Yeah,
crackling
big
real
robot-y.
bad.
Let me see if I can do things to fix it. I'm sorry to be interrupted.
No, you're okay.
You're fine.
Do what you can,
Yeah,
hon. We
thank you for at
understand.
least trying.
Yeah, we appreciate all efforts. Good hell. I thought that property was supposed to be booming in Utah. This is depressing.
It is. Didn't you see the pictures?
Yeah.
Kabooming.
Definitely. I mean,
Dynamite.
hey.
You know what it
People could-
really is? If you go on realtor.com and you type in Utah and you put 250,000 as your max, all that you see is like, would you like to buy property? We have property. There's so much property. And it's like, well, how much is it? And they go, it's only 199,000. I was like, no, bitch, I don't want that. And then try to build a house on top of it. Are you fucking serious? Shit. Oh, the water fees paid for this lot. A 0.23 acre lot for $229.9.
Where in Utah?
Hurricane is where that one was.
Well, there's a red flag.
Right, there's a place in Utah named
Oh, we don't get hurricanes, please. Have you been
I was
to Utah?
about to say, what the fuck does Utah know about hurricanes?
Nothing. It sounded cool. Somebody was like, you know what we don't have here is hurricanes. That's a cool name. We'll call it that.
Yeah, but you guys get tornadoes out there, right?
No.
Here, let me show
We're
you.
surrounded by the Rockies. There's no tornadoes in Utah.
Max 250K, single family home, at least 3-2.
Yep.
You get 2 responses. This one's a timeshare.
That absolutely gorgeous one that I loved and fell head over heels in love with is 1/8 ownership.
Yep.
And this is already sold. It's pending sale. And that's it in the entire state of Utah.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I found some nice prefab homes for you.
For $250 or less?
Let's see here. They look more like double wides, but they're fancy double wides. Hang on.
Ugh.
Nope.
You settled down.
Well, you didn't think the bus was broke down, but you know.
Ugh.
It was good enough for my grandmother.
That's fine. I'm glad for your grandmother. What I'm looking for is a place that would have like 2 families living in it. 2 families ain't sharing a double wide.
We ain't that cozy.
Here, I just sent you a link and I sent you a message on Twitter.
We ain't from Bama.
Now, you may not like the outside, but you bring that thing up and look on the inside. And you tell me what's the night and day difference between
the other bullshit that we
Yes.
brought up. Yes. Hold on. We're going to share Gibby's because he deserves a chance. Alrighty. I mean, the grass already looks better, but
Click on a pic.
That's enhanced.
Yeah.
Okay.
Click on the pic, make it bigger.
Okay.
Get over that kitchen.
Get up to that kitchen.
It's a double wide. Your space is an economy, but keep going.
Okay.
Look at
Okay.
That's pretty
that.
good.
Do you see any dead hookers? No
I
dead
don't.
hookers.
No, I
They're under the floor.
Right angles
You
on
see
your
black mold?
cabinets? Yes, you do.
Was this built in Colorado and shipped to Utah? That's my guess.
Yes, it's simple. It's a double wide. It's but it's.
I mean, does it come with all the furniture?
It's very cute.
It is cute.
Yeah, if it comes with the furniture, I'm down because this is actually pretty nice furniture.
And it's $175,000.
That is true. 3 bed, 2 bath. Oh look, cozy little office.
Look at all your streaming.
Little office.
Little tiny little office. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
That is
Nice.
By the way, this is not a real picture.
What?
That is more accurate, but this is still not the real house. That is probably the real house, definitely not the real grass. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, like you can find some place. The problem is what I'm helping look for a place and what I know they're looking for and what they had before versus what they like what I'm finding currently in like Utah and Colorado is not even comparable.
No.
Like they're like, oh, look at this 4-acre lot and it has this beautiful house and we could do some updates, but then we could also put in another place over here and all of this is 180. And it's like, yeah, we ain't finding that shit in Utah.
They have
Where's
many more
that?
pictures than this.
Where's that?
Hold on.
Kojai. No.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's just a little bit of electrocution. It'll be fine.
It's not too scary. That's the basement.
That's not bad. That's a tiny ass room.
That's a tiny ass room.
Where the hell is this?
That's a big ass
Oh,
room.
that's kind of cute.
How
like
is my audio
fireplace.
right now?
It's actually worse.
You're
It's
still
so
crackling real bad.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Do
Oh
you
my
have a
God.
headset or something? Headset.
I don't think it's that. I think it's bandwidth.
It could
Well,
be
here,
bandwidth.
I'll free up mine. I got to head off for tonight. I got to go get
No,
some
no,
rest.
no. It's his bandwidth.
Yeah, I was just looking for an excuse. I gotta run anyway. Gotta get some sleep.
It's in Maine.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for hanging
Oh, not a
out,
problem.
kid.
And like, don't be a stranger. Don't ignore me. So
I'm not trying to
Damn.
ignore you at all. I'm not even in the building anymore.
I'm messing with you, Shae. It's all good.
But I'm
I'm glad we could reconnect, and hopefully we have more time now. I'll hang out. I like hanging out with you guys. So
Yes,
y'all have a
I'm
good
just
night.
gonna keep barraging you with the link.
See ya.
Yes,
Have
nice
a good night.
meeting you.
Bye, Gibby.
Pleasure meeting you too.
Night, Gibby.
Night, dude. Enjoy the book.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Look at that.
You're getting the book before me, you dick.
Look at that.
Aw.
Cool.
Oh, I like that.
Wait.
Reminds me of
that
like
means
strawberry shortcake.
you haven't seen any of this. Okay, here. I'll start at the beginning.
I heard of strawberry short.
Ooh.
Ah.
I like it.
Oh.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, look, there's a lake back there. You can hide bodies in
It's
that.
how
Oh, yeah.
it is.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
wow.
that's a lot of property.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Hi, Jason.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Jason.
Hi.
Hello.
Ooh, that is
Hello.
That is
tight.
That's a
micro
tiny stove.
kitchen.
That's
It
some
almost looks like a
tight-ass
doll's
space.
house.
Look, if you got
Right?
rid of the fake stove, you would have room for a real stove.
I don't think that's a fake stove. Is this in Utah?
I think it's just old.
No.
Then where? I fucking swear, if you don't tell me where the fuck this is, I'm gonna stab you.
Hold on, I will tell you at the
I
end.
like the glass.
She just has to get the knife first.
I'll find it.
I mean, it really needs a remodel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
love that
really
window.
need to expand some of
Like
this
that
shit
window.
out, because
Yeah.
I don't know, that window I feel like is in every horror flick from like the 80s. And that's always
Exactly.
like...
That's what makes it so perfect.
What I want to know is why the fuck this thing has so many bedrooms and so few bathrooms.
Is that a clawfoot tub?
Attic!
Oh, that's a big attic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You could
That-
finish
that's-
that so easy.
That's like an
Yeah.
attic where, dead people talk to you.
It's so spacious, though.
It's big enough for them to just sneak up on you when you're not looking.
Where the hell
Is that
is
a
this?
basement or a garage?
That's the basement.
I think
No,
that's the basement.
that's.
Oh,
I think that's
Oh.
that.
that's a farmhouse.
Wait, so is that... No, that's that.
That's a barn.
Wow.
It's a
Streaming
garage.
studio!
Barn sale.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dear.
Is this where we're moving the cult?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
What flavor is the flavor aid?
It's CY.borg Supremacy.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Shae.
I just
Where
asked
is
for
it?
one in the lake.
Maine.
Mean.
Yeah.
Comes with 5 acres in Maine. 6 bedroom, 2 bath. Oh my god. Look at this. That's gorgeous.
What are we
Yeah,
doing?
that's-
What is
it's a
this? What are you
nice
guys doing
house.
anyway?
We don't,
What's going on?
look,
I'm
we
house
got drunk
hunting,
and we
Jason.
started looking at-
Oh, you're house hunting? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You gonna move to Maine?
There are options.
That's cool.
It's a Wolvie. Oh, it's a house for selling dairy. Makes sense. Hey,
Oh
hey,
my
Blob,
god, my
let's-
audio still sucks. I'm sad.
It's not as bad, but it does still suck.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Man,
By
I
the way,
wish.
the name showing up is a legitimate joke, and I can't my name now.
understood zero of that.
I think it might have been Sean. Type it in the private.
I mean, he DM'd me. I just don't want to. I mean, it's his Twitter handle.
I'm sorry, this is his first impressions.
It's okay.
No
It's
worries.
okay. We're okay.
No
Like,
worries.
shit happens.
This house is upside down.
That's it. Moving to Australia.
God damn it, Bancroft.
House, it's upside
You have to
I
send
love,
them
I love that
listing.
house. It's upside down.
Yes. Send the listing to Bancroft and be like, damn you.
It's sideways in this room.
Oh, it's psychedelic.
Oh my god.
Fucking Asher house going on.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's the house you make after doing Bailey.
Oh, look at that. You got a fucking
A little balcony area.
a balcony over the dining room kitchen.
Oh my god, those are awesome. As a kid, you can get into so much trouble with those.
They've got a... Is that a new tub waiting to go in? Holy
It
shit.
is.
It looks
It's
like.
a new tub, but the entire
And those
half
are
of
stairs
this
waiting to
needs to be
finish.
finished.
That go to nowhere.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh.
I saw a house with the second or third floor had an exiting door with nothing on the other side of it. It just
I've seen a
exited
few of those.
to air.
That's what houses are like in the southern hemisphere.
And they had like two pieces of 1x2 crisscross tacked over the fucking thing. Just two.
Yeah.
That'll hold.
Don't fall. Just saying. These, like, bitch, you're trying to sell your house. You couldn't even orient your pictures correctly. This bothers me.
No, but I'm saying this house has so much potential because it's like you know how easy it is to put down flooring, and they've already got the subfloor in.
Yeah.
I mean that saves so much time versus having to rip out all the old shit. And hey, they'll probably leave behind the stuff. Maybe we'll get the table
I
saw.
had to do that in my dad's house. I hated it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we're upside down. Yes.
Australia.
It's a floor fan.
It's just so confusing.
I hope that
now we're
they did the listing themselves and they didn't pay someone else.
Right? If they paid someone for this, they so had better have gotten a discount.
I'm back to upside down, yeah.
I just love that the first picture of it is like, do you want to live here? It's upside down, though.
I just want to animate that pic that has the house sideways.
Is this a
It just
converted
lets the house
church?
like fall off the pan.
That'd be awesome. This looks like a converted church.
I could see that as a floor
Oh,
comic.
wow.
Yeah.
This is definitely where the cult's gonna be.
Oh, but look at that backyard. It'll be beautiful.
Oh, that is
Everybody
that
does.
is nice.
Right?
Wait, so who's buying a house?
We're,
An
we're-
adjunct of me.
Yeah, we're looking for other people. It's not going well.
What the hell?
Prison stairs.
What that means is, we couldn't pass inspection because we didn't have something that kept you from falling down the stairs, so we went a little overboard.
No, see, this is where you push fade through the bars.
Dare you.
Just get his head stuck with it, and then put the beard on and make him stay like that.
Look at this. That's gorgeous.
Well, I do have a question.
Yeah,
How much should I moderate my dirty mouth?
Not at all.
Yeah,
thank you.
there's very few words that you can't say.
The gamer words.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we say fucking shit and damn, so I mean,
Yeah, just not the British cigarette word.
yeah, not that one. That'll get us struck with a quickness.
Not the Chinese virus.
I do anyway, but don't do it.
These things get
The
channels
worst virus in
deleted.
history.
It's huge.
It's huge.
Huge China.
Huge China.
Ooh, that's nice. You saw somebody got their YouTube channel taken down for putting up an interview?
That happened.
Oh,
really?
That
I
happened.
like the tree.
I like the flagpole.
I like the tree.
Shae, you
Buy
know
the
what
house
flag
with
I'm
the
putting
tree.
there?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, your mom would die.
So I know.
Well, there's the shed where I can live.
Fire pit.
So I know Shae here. Who else is here that I have to say?
Okay, so Alex up here, the one doing all the scrolling, that's my co-host. Alex, this is Chris. Remember I was telling you about the comic, and the trucker and all of the stuffs. That's that guy. Below me we got Definite Hero,
I'm Chris,
which is Luke.
Topher or Reckless Trucker. I like Reckless. Hello, Luke.
Yes.
Oh, these collect solar and they heat water.
I like
cool.
how hold on.
Kinda
We're just gonna do this for a second because we're gonna not be rude little fucks. Gosh dang it, Cy.
Aw,
So over here is Luke. We got Faye. Don't worry about him. He wears a crotch beard and it's really gross. Frequency Girl is awesome. She's part of the Global Frequency.
Is she the one that likes the tree?
She's the one that likes the tree. Yes.
I do.
Hello.
We got Will hanging out. How you doing? And then next to you we got Jason, who does Absolute. It's his comic. Well, he did book 1 too. He did Absolute book 1 and book 2.
I did.
I'm saying the current one that's out.
You did.
I did that.
understand.
What's up? RT Bear is on art and stuff.
Are these people artists that work with you, or you just know?
So obviously Alex being my co-host is the reason that we started the channel. Luke is like my brother. He's also a really awesome artist. Frequency Girl is the administrative brain behind Aaron and Garrett, who is simultaneously like you have the writer and the artist for Mavericks that just launched. Jason does Absolute. Will, do you have a book?
No, but I've been logged into a couple.
Okay. So cameos.
As a, as a supporter and background character.
Yeah. So Fade and Will are supporters of the community that hang out and
they're awesome
and help promote as much as possible.
That's all I do is I interview indie creators.
Yeah, exactly. Fade
Nice.
doesn't. He just hangs out and acts weird.
Well, I mean, that's an everyday life kind of thing, so.
Yeah, that's just.
It's a lifestyle.
Well, I like his attitude. Guitar, it's cool.
Thank you.
Oh, goodness.
Shae, did you save the overlays anywhere?
Overlays.
The one we're looking at.
Nice to meet y'all. Sorry,
It's good to meet you.
disorder.
Yeah, no.
Audio.
Nah, it's all right.
The internet.
So are you looking at houses in Utah?
I'm from Utah, so.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I was looking at places closer to my parents. Not that I'll be going there anytime.
That's funny, Wolverine. Very funny.
Which comment? You talking about that one? Or are you talking
No,
about
the recent one.
Fade, we're just stuck with until you get the proper shots.
Yeah. It's like a disease. Gotta get inoculated against Fade or he just keeps coming back.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
In Swedish
I'm sorry, are
accent.
you Greta-ing me right now?
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh, we're killing him. We're killing him.
Shae,
No,
look what you
Chris,
did.
don't die.
No,
Okay, Reckless.
I took a puff of my cigarette. You said that.
Oh gosh.
I'm not going to quit smoking.
So how's everybody's night going? I got a good buzz early on, and now it's wearing off, and I'm getting tired.
I got Gene extra aged.
Okay, I do have a question now. I'm looking at places in Colorado, and I'm just saying, I feel like this is the time where you should be concerned when they're showing you the house, right? And they're like, oh, it's a new construction. You're like, okay. And you're like, yeah, it's really pretty. We may not have actually gotten to the bottom part of the house at all. We're not sure what we're doing down here, but you know.
Usually you do the...
I'm about to say this house has no bottom.
Yeah, there's no bottom
new
to this.
type of construction. Open foundation.
Well, here's the best part. Is that this asshole, like, I wouldn't step foot anywhere near this house until that was fixed, right? But this asshole's like, oh, this is the view from the inside. I'm like, bitch, you're gonna fall through the damn floor. Are you balancing on beams? And what are these pictures that are like, here you go.
He's walking around on stilts on the inside.
Right.
I'm sorry, this is a new construction. Why does this look like it's velveteen flooring? Green velveteen.
Why would he put carpet down if he doesn't have a floor for the rest of the house?
You know, there may not be a basement, but look at how pretty the rest of it is. Like, I'm really concerned about that holy foundation, though.
That's because there is no such thing as an illegal drug in Colorado.
Fair. Yep. Look at how pretty it is, as long as you don't look from the angle that shows you very clearly that this is not finished. Oh, right here.
What the hell?
I mean, it's supported. They just didn't put it.
They just put posts. This is still raw fucking gravel shit. This is just support beams. Where's the floor? You're supposed to have a subfloor. I don't know much about building, but like
the house.
I think it's new construction, so they're still finishing it. But like, you start with a foundation and you pour the foundation and your subflooring and everything before you build the rest of the house. So the fact that they're like, so we built the house, we're working on the foundation now. Like, that's not how you do that.
So good.
That's the opposite way. It comes with cones.
I think someone was like drunk one night and just went, you know what, we'll build the rest of the house first, then we'll do the foundation.
You know what it almost looks like? It almost looks like...
I love how they took a photo of the mountain.
The mountain, it's really close, see? It's right there.
Yeah, like that's a unique thing in Utah.
Oh, this is Colorado now, but even still, that's the backside of the Rockies, so it's still not any... So this is what I think happened. I think that they had a cabin that they liked, and they went, we're going to go put it in Colorado right here. And they just, like, put it in and then went, we should probably build a foundation, though. And they were like, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. It'll just take a minute.
Who ever heard of a strong foundation?
That sounds made
Exactly. Not the U.S. government.
No.
But
no. Everybody no politics. Like Shae backs away slowly.
All I'm saying is decriminalize all the drugs and guns. It'll be a wonderful combination.
Welcome to the Wild West, everywhere.
Wolvie says, I mean, to be fair, most of the houses I've been under are held up by my occasional piles of unevenly stacked red bricks on dirt. Never look underneath your house if you ever want to feel secure in it.
Good information.
How often are you under a house?
Wolvie's probably under houses frequently, I would assume.
He's a madman.
Wise Guy says, so you're looking at Utah and Colorado. I'm literally looking all over the place. I'm looking at things close to Utah that are not Nevada or Arizona, because fuck that, I'm not living in Nevada or Arizona ever. Ever.
Why not?
Nevada's hot as fuck, especially if I'm going to be close enough to make it worthwhile for being close to home. And Arizona, Phoenix scarred me for life.
They do have, I don't know what's wrong, what's up with Arizona. Like, really wonderful roads, except for in like a perfect 10-mile radius around Phoenix. There's some kind of field that destroys roads there.
Yeah, I booked a room in a hotel online. This was like 14 years ago. But I booked a room for a hotel online. When I got there, it was a motel in a Kmart parking lot. Didn't even know Kmart's were still around back then. Got to my room, toilet was broken, stayed broken because the guy was on lunch and just never came back. And so then I finally went down and convinced the 17-year-old that he was moving me to a different room because I'd been on the road since LA. And I was like, I need a fucking working
I need
bathroom.
to poop, sir.
Like, you don't understand. If you don't move me, I'm gonna pee right here on your counter. He was like, here's a new room. I was like, thank you. Go in there, dead cockroach, stained comforter. It was on the back side of the place, so we're parked there.
Stained.
Yeah, it was white and shiny, and that was it got thrown on the floor. Yeah. I had to park on the back side of the building. While I was back there, the crackhead that we saw when we first walked in decided to lean up against our car that had all of my electronics in it, and he starts leaning up against the car and starts talking to a car full of guys that look just like him, so I'm assuming they're going to try and rob us. Walked my dog around the car to try and shoo them away. That didn't work, so then I ended up driving my car up to the front, told the kid that he was moving his car because I was going to park where the cops patrolled, which apparently was not on the back side of the building, it was only on the front side, because why would they patrol the whole area? That makes far too much sense. So I moved there, got pissed off, and was like, fuck it, I don't need to sleep, I need to get the fuck out of Phoenix, this is horrible. While I'm going down arguing with the kid to try and get a refund, an undercover drug sting kicked off. A guy in the room that was the opposite side of ours throws the door open and starts booking it. A cop pokes his head out of the room next to it and goes, he just went that way. And like 30 cops, I am not shitting you, came out of the bushes, out from behind walls, jumped out of cop cars that just swarmed in all of a sudden. And they're all chasing this motherfucker in this motel that is not big enough for all of this commotion. So you just hear running, and like, he went this way, and then a whole bunch of cops going. I'm like, what the fuck? So while I'm questioning the person I'm with as to what the fuck is going on, he runs down the stairs, comes around, and he was the guy was holding my dog, and my dog is like, that's a bad dude. And so she starts barking. The guy thought it was an undercover police dog. So he threw his arms out. He was like, whoa, 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 whoa. It was just enough time for the cop to catch him.
Cover cop in that dog.
So it was just enough time for the cop to catch him, to slam him up against a stone post, hook his arms underneath, throw him down on his face, put a knee in his back, and cuff him. And he cuffs him, and then he looks up and he goes, good doggy. And I like just stared at all of this, and I look back at the kid and he goes, I'll call my manager for that refund. And I was like, yeah, you fucking will. Are you out of your motherfucking mind? Like, what just happened?
You know what? Sounds like you got front seats to WWE.
Basically, except there was always that small chance that, the guy wouldn't have been scared by a dog. Luckily, my dog at the time looked like a wolf. So he books it around the corner, and my dog is like snarling, looks like a purebred wolf. She was a purebred border collie, but when she was pissed, like, you couldn't discern it. So if it wasn't for her, I was like, dude, he probably would have tried to like take me, put a knife to my throat or some shit, use me as a bargaining chip with the cops. Like, I don't know, but I was paying very, very little for this hotel that was not a hotel. And you can go fuck yourself. I'm just gonna keep driving until I hit El Paso. I got the fuck out of Dodge. So yeah.
Texas.
I don't really want to go anywhere near Phoenix or Arizona. I just want to stay away from all of it. Plus, Arizona's a lot more desert than like Utah and Colorado and stuff. You going night-night, freak girl?
Instead of Mormons,
Yeah.
they have Californians.
I'm sleepy.
Go get some sleep, girl. Awesome
Have a
job
good
with
night.
Mavericks. You guys are killing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be backing it when I have money. So yeah.
67
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Thank
Congrats.
you.
See you later.
Night.
Good night.
Good
Bye.
night, freak girl.
Good night.
Oh, we're dropping like flies.
I love her voice. It's
Now I'm Alice.
She's. It's hilarious because apparently, like, she every now and then she'll whisper, and like, because she has such a like sweet sounding voice. Garrett was saying that she's whispered like late at night before, and Garrett hears her and is just like, "Holy fuck, is there a child? Like, is there a child spirit that's gonna kill me?" And I went, "Freak girl, you gotta fuck with them now. You gotta be like, Garrett, why won't you play with me?" And just like whisper it, but make sure he doesn't see you.
Start saying in roses.
Start recording your voice and just put it up to a motion detector, and so every time he walks past, he's like, "Play with me, Garrett." And he's like, "What the fuck? I know she's asleep."
Just sing like a child's melody or something.
Dude, Jason sounds straight up like the Gremlins. You sound like Gizmo.
I used to love that. I used to be able to do that like when I was 12.
Holy fuck, I love it. Oh, it's too good.
I do that when I worked at Michael's. I would do that over the radio headset, and this one girl hated it because it freaked her out. She would yell at me.
I mean, her first mistake was telling you that it freaked her out.
Yep. Don't ever
Do
say.
you want to play with me?
I want to play with you.
Okay, this is so... I don't know what's going on, but I keep on coming across these listings that have one bedroom but two bathrooms. Like, the hell's happening in your house that you only need one bedroom, but you're like, nah, bitch. Your bathroom's over there.
That's for
Like,
That's for senior citizens with fiber issues.
Michael.
Did you
Just
take your
bathroom.
fiber? Go to the downstairs, John, okay? I don't want to smell it all through the house again. Just go downstairs.
I'm using the toilet and brushing my teeth. I need to sink.
Over there.
Wow.
Sorry. It happens.
Yeah, Michael Green's over in Aunt and Stuff's chat. Yeah.
I like how Jason comes here to find what stream he's going on next.
No, Aunt and Stuff has Art T. Bear on.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I can't hear him right now, but, you know, I heard him for a little bit because y'all talking about houses, and I really don't care about that. So,
That's fair.
yeah. No, that's not
I mean, most people don't. We stopped talking about houses and we started getting viewers back.
What did Chris say?
I don't know. He'd have to repeat himself.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it, it's not supposed to be white. Go ahead.
That's racist.
Very.
I forgot that. I wanted to ask how many people are in this stream. I have questions for you, Shae.
So we got 8 people watching, and then the people that are here, some of which are also watching. So.
My YouTube's not open, but
Okay.
Double dipping.
My YouTube is.
That's how it goes. Like, I wonder if...
Why? One time, one stream I was on with a friend of mine, for some reason out of nowhere, got hundreds and hundreds of views. And it's like, his streams usually have like 4 people on them.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's weird what can get views and what doesn't. Depends on what's going on. Like, this stream is... Honestly, it's really for us. We get together, we drink, people dip in and dip out as they want. And we just relax and try to unwind from the week before, you know, all of the streaming over the weekend and writing and everything.
But I did have a question.
What's up?
You said that my being basically a hillbilly Texan doing the story I am is good for advertising. And I'm just like, why?
Because it subverts expectations. It's like when you see, you see a great big, like, Hell's Angels looking trucker dude, and he's like, oh my gosh, it's a kitty! You're like, what the fuck is happening? I can't look away. Like,
hey, well, if you don't like kitties, there's something wrong with you.
I mean, this is true, but what I'm saying is, it's that same kind of dynamic where you're like, that's not what I expected. It is like, you see this big, burly dude, and then you just see him coming with like a little tiny cat. And you're like, yep.
A lot of metal musicians love cats.
A lot of creatives love cats.
Yeah.
They stay crunchy and milk.
That's because cats are bastards, just like they are.
This is actually great. That's why. This one loves cats. Because.
Hey. Don't get me wrong, I like cats too. It's just anything I can't train, I don't trust.
You can train a cat. You just,
Yeah, sure you can.
Just gotta be careful.
You can train a cat. You can train a cat to follow you, and you can train a cat to, like... That's about it.
Eat.
You can convince a cat. Maybe.
You could train him to use the toilet.
Yes.
That is true. You could.
Oh my God! There's some '80s advertisement my dad sent me over Messenger, and I love it. Of some like, have your cat poop in a toilet.
Dude, my
if only.
My dad trained his iguana to use the toilet. So,
your dad trained an iguana?
Yeah.
Dad's a
The
fucking
little fucker
genius.
hated me. Dude, my dad is my dad is the epitome of subverting expectations, because anytime anyone saw him, they always thought he looked like some like really bad hellion, like hooligan Hell's Angels kind of guy and everything, and then he'd turn around and be like, this is my iguana Rex, and he'd be like, who's a good boy, Rexy? And you just see him going like this, loving it. You just petting him under his chin, and then I'd walk by and he'd look at me and start whapping his tail. I was like, that bitch hates me, like, fuck Rex. He's like, he goes, don't say that about Rexy. I was just like, Dad, you're covered in tattoos, you have long ass hair, you're over here talking about
long ass hair.
You're like cuddling a lizard.
And the lizard loved him.
What always scares me.
Off his insurance.
Nice. Now, there's one pet that I will never have, and I will never allow any roommate or child of mine to have, and that is a poisonous snake.
I mean, I can see that.
No, because like, it's a snake. There's a reason, like, Satan is depicted as a snake, and it's because all snakes are fucking snakes.
Did you just say all snakes are snakes?
Yes, they're fucking snakes.
All snakes are snakes, man. They're just fucking snakes.
Yes,
that's awesome.
Quite argue with that kind of.
And you're talking to a guy with a rattlesnake tattooed on his body.
Snakes are snakes, man. No, I love it. That's my favorite quote of the stream so far.
Well, have you ever heard somebody described as a citizen? Your first thought is, he must be an upstanding citizen.
This guy's a snake. Oh, he should be my best friend.
They kill rodents and pests.
Yeah.
No, that's
Well, so do cats, but they don't poison you when they bite you.
Well, I mean, tomato.
No, but cats will eat your body if you die.
That's the bonus.
I mean, at that point you're dead. That's just, disposal.
Yeah.
But you know how big my cat would get after I died?
Oh my god. Did you ever see, any of y'all ever see Donut Operator radio about the worst things he came across while he was a cop?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
One of them was a corpse, and it was a cat lady corpse. And one of the cats had babies after she died, and there wasn't exactly refilled cat food in the bowl.
Aw.
Corpse is a corpse, a corpse, a corpse, and no one can bang a corpse.
Although I never understood me caring about, like, after you die physically, like, whether you're religious or atheist, like, either way, it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, oh no, I'm dead. It cut to black.
This is a fun game to play when you're slightly buzzed, is interpret Chris. Because sometimes your audio, like sometimes it just crackles, sometimes your audio does that repeat thing, almost like when the Riddler is leaving riddles for Batman. And it's like...
take a shot every time my audio cracks.
Listen, I don't have
can't
time
die.
for alcohol poisoning this evening.
I can't die tonight.
No, I don't.
I already did that
How
earlier.
the fuck did I end up down here?
I'm out now.
Look, I've gotten alcohol poisoning one time, and I was blind for a week.
That's horrible. It's not
That's,
too
that's some severe
it was great.
Alcohol poisoning.
It was great.
Yes.
I don't think that was the alcohol. I think that was the Cinemax.
Are we sure that's not the masturbation?
Well, that too. It was easier to picture things in my mind's eye. No. Her face.
Okay, should I get my shame box?
Yes, please. Go to your box of shame.
Shame.
Damn it. Fucking hell.
Oh, it's a good thing I have no shame.
Wow. Oh, I found a really pretty place, Alex, but it has to totally be redone.
Yeah.
It was trippy meditating while
Does it have a foundation, though?
Yes, there's a foundation.
Well, there you go.
Let's see it.
Oh, gosh. All right, hold on. I got to picture one. I'm just going on record as saying, while there is a foundation, the entire inside is basically a gut and redo.
Yeah.
Like my
Yeah,
soul.
but
In this current economy, that's not a good thing, sadly.
So, kind of cute.
Oh,
right?
shit, that looks nice. Like a mini plantation.
4 bed,
house.
2 bath. Look at the square footage. 3755. Like, okay, all right. Some square footage going there. Thank you, Faye, for getting in your box. Look, you finally fucking wrote Box of Shame on it. It only took you about 9 months.
Yeah, I regret nothing.
So it's kind of a cute little dated, but you know you can make that pretty cute. And then holy fuck, everything has to be redone. All of it needs to be redone.
No.
Well, they started the gut for you.
They did.
The floors really just need done.
I don't see a
Yeah, but
problem
everything
here.
needs to be updated. Like,
There's no issues here whatsoever.
Nah, just sand and sand and wood.
hey, there's a security system.
Yep.
Apparently.
It's called the Glock.
Yeah.
The only thing this house needs is a poster that with a kitty that says "Hang in there." That's it.
You can put it right over the piano, Jason.
Yeah, see, it's good. It's fine. I don't see a
Oh
problem.
snap! Yeah, no, that's dope.
What are you complaining about here, Shae?
This kiwi green is, you know, that's.
I like kiwis. I don't see a problem.
Well, I do. They're needers. How dare they?
I like kiwi.
There we go. That's Jason's.
Oh, that's ugly.
I had a kid book that had this color scheme for a house. It was called The Yellow House with the Red Door, and I remember thinking as a kid, "Wow, this is a fucking ugly house."
Yeah. Oh.
I don't this is like wallpaper that they tore down that had this wallpaper underneath it, I think. Just a
Well,
lot
whoever
going on.
painted this house last must have had some kind of color blindness going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there.
You're mad. All the.
Yeah, there's. But I mean, it's cute. It just.
The outside
The
is the
inside
worst.
won't be difficult. Like you just got to repaint sand and furnish the wood.
Yeah.
The outside has no character at all. The inside is perfection.
I do gotta say, the front of the house looks like a brick that they put nice doors on.
Hey, look,
Yeah. What's up, Leggy?
Hey,
How you doing?
my friend.
Is that marble
What's up,
flooring?
Leggy?
There's a dance
Good
floor
to see
according to West.
So, boss.
I love your box of Shae. Looks like it's literally falling apart.
Yeah.
Like my soul.
That's how we all feel when we talk to Fade.
Faye did very well on Topicless.
Well, that's good.
So I want to also give you an update. Me and the artist were talking, and there's going to be a term.
A what?
A turter.
A termite?
A Terminator
toaster.
A Terminator toaster.
Right.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, there's gonna be a Terminator.
Yeah, a cyborg toaster.
His job is to terminate and toast.
Yeah,
I like it. Wait, so
He's called
is it a
Bernie.
guy? Is it a guy and he toasts things and also terminates people? Because that'd be kind of funny.
No.
Like everyone's
it's a
like
toaster.
expecting a sentient toaster, and it ends up being just a dude. He's like
No, sentient toaster that things.
Okay, all right.
And he always burns the fucking. His name Bernie.
So he's a sociopath. He toasts things, but he does it poorly to drive you insane.
No, he just doesn't know how to toast.
Interesting.
That Transformers joke.
Don't worry,
Yes.
it happens.
What do you say we wrap in 7 minutes? Sound good?
I don't know. You're both white. I can't imagine it being any good.
If you want.
Wrap it up, wrap it in, let me begin.
Ziff to prove my point.
Wow.
I said I'd stop by.
You did. You have fully
Yeah, I did.
stopped by.
I'm out of alcohol. This is a sad day.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta come to Regen prepared.
Yep.
Also, sorry I missed your invite originally.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine. I shouted out to a whole bunch of people, and we had like 3 of the people I sent it out to show up. So.
What happened?
I missed it because I went on another live stream where an Australian friend of mine was freaking out about Australia, and I had to be there for that because it was hilarious.
Fair enough.
Oh, that was awesome.
Well, he's got the Australian's jock act going on. I love it. It's mad.
Nice.
Like a dysfunctional Scottish man.
I've only seen one mad Australian, I think.
You SOB, you. He's mad, I tell you, mad.
Okay.
Well, like Bancroft never gets mad. He just.
Oh, no, I thought I meant crazy. Like
that's
like
okay.
loco. Like,
That's okay.
Like jalapeno loco.
That'll still fit with.
Damn good food.
That's the whitest fucking Spanish I've heard in my life.
Thank you.
I'm reorganizing people.
Yeah, you did that the first time.
Jalapeno loco.
Jose jalapeno on a stick.
Jose jalapeno.
No, you gotta get that.
What side? What?
Jalapeno.
I heard that.
My mom straight up identified Jose jalapeno on a stick. She loves me.
He's awesome. Who doesn't love Jose
He is.
jalapeno?
Jose jalapeno on a stick.
On a stick.
Come on, Lola. I see the little dots. Come on, finish your statement.
Dot.
Yeah, little dots saying that they're typing. Dot. I love it when you see that, like, for like 45 minutes and it's like 2 words.
Well, the best
because they typed in one thing.
Yeah.
I love on Twitter when you just like type like I disagree or you're wrong, and then like you come back and there's 3 replies from one person.
There.
Well, hell, if he's talking about the crotch beard.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
There you go. Shae made a new overlay.
I'm looking at things. Give me a second.
Are they
You're
shiny?
lying. You're lying.
Bro stuff, awesome. Quiet guy, crotch
Squirrel.
beard, new guy.
Is it a squirrel?
No, it was
Crotch beard.
Yep.
Read the script.
There's nothing else.
For my sanity fade, don't get it again. But
I won't.
Chris,
I won't.
go scrub back. You
there
can
it
you can
goes.
see the absolutely hideous crotch beard made of what did Wolfie say? The anal hairs of every
hobo
that's gone
Of 1,000 homo.
Hobo.
Hobo. That's what I said.
Who heard homo?
I have a shield.
I wasn't really listening.
You see this circular shield?
I don't give a shit if you have a trans circle around your character. You said homo and it was funny.
I was looking at my necklace. It's right in front of me. Somebody got me a little flag dog tag.
Yes.
Mm.
That happened. Oh. I know, isn't it sweet?
Wait, so somebody has the trans flag. Does that mean we get a pass card? Or is that not a thing?
It depends on if Cy likes you or not, and Cy doesn't like anybody, so no.
For instance,
no, we don't.
Luke gets a pass, Jason gets a pass, Wolvie gets a pass once per stream.
You're like, I will put up with you once.
Yeah, but he instantly, the second he comes on stream, he instantly loses it because he's like, oh, did somebody tell him in reference to Cy? And then it's like, all right, well, that was your one. And then he's like, oh, did he get mad? It's like, and now you're booted. And then he
Pretty
sits
much.
backstage and giggles at himself because he thinks he's funny.
Speaking of which, we have had some super chats tonight. Just gonna say this.
What the fuck?
We did?
Bitch? The ones that we didn't highlight?
No, you highlighted them, but the point is that, well, I mean, there were things that should have been played.
Booty time, across the USA. Booty time, hey, hey, hey. Booty time, across the USA. It's booty time, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That I'm very confused.
Whenever someone
That's
says a super
natural
chat, booty
reaction
time
to
happens.
this show.
Is that a new thing?
Oh.
That's new. That's a new thing.
That's not new.
That's new. I've never seen that before.
Oh my god.
No.
It's not new to me.
You have to pay attention.
I'm not talking about booty time. I'm talking about every time someone sends a super chat, you play it.
That's
a new
been around
thing.
For a while, it's not new.
Yeah, I haven't been.
It's not.
I
Well,
can't
you know,
work.
show up, Jason. Show up.
You go into work for me, and I'll show up. And there we go. We'll trade.
Okay. I mean, I should be able to do it tele because I mean you do it and you're blind in one eye, so I mean.
Yeah, you'd actually be really good at it. You're tall.
Wait, who's the Cyclops?
That is I.
Jason.
The icon with one eye.
The icon that only has one eye. That is
I never noticed that, Jason.
Oh my god, are you
Really?
How have you never
Fair
noticed
enough.
it?
Oh my god.
That's me.
I didn't.
I just thought he hadn't finished drawing it yet.
No, that's called it's branding. Yeah.
It's branding because he's basically blind in one eye.
Okay, I
got a friend.
I thought the thicker eye represented the tens place, and the smaller eye represented the ones place, and that was how many kidneys. So 10.
There's not an eye there. There's an eyebrow.
No, that's a dash.
It's just oh my gosh.
That's the sealed shut crevice where the eye socket used to be. It's too low to be an eyebrow.
What are you talking about?
We whip stitched it closed.
Maybe that side of his droop from a stroke. You don't know. You don't know, Judge.
Could have had a
Yes,
stroke.
we do. We've seen him plenty of times. I work for Jason.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, this is
We're going. We're about to kill Shae.
Hey, Shae, remember that solar hot water thing? Check this shit out.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, that...
Whoa.
That is elaborate.
Get
Yeah.
your degree in steampunk.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how they did, but they made it look like water's going to catch on fire.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's really good pipe management.
You know what that reminds me of? There was a Pinterest post that said, when your plumber has OCD, and it was like that, where like all of the pipes like perfectly flowed through everything in the most logical path possible. So I wonder if really good plumbers, that's what it looks like behind the wall, and then you just put sheetrock over it, and you're like, don't worry about what's here. It's fine.
And it's got 2 water heaters. Like tanks.
Wow.
Wait. Hey, speaking like disabled avatars. Y'all will love this. I have a chair view. His avatar is a bird. It's called chair view. He has a pet bird in a wheelchair.
Okay.
So his avatar is a bird in a wheelchair, but the bird still has wings. So actually confused by the bird.
Because he doesn't want to fly.
His last time. Right. I'm disabled, damn it! It's like fly off.
Maybe
But
his
next
wings were clipped.
But last time he said it was an emotional attachment to the chair.
Ah.
It's the most adorable little bird.
I see.
I have 2 birds, so adorable. Like I get, but I also don't, because they're assholes.
Here is
Baby
my adorable
birds are the
bird.
Oh,
baby
it's so
birds
cute,
are
Will.
the only. Oh,
It
baby
chirps
birds.
once an hour.
Baby birds are like the only baby animals that look disgusting.
They really do.
They do.
They look
Yeah.
sad.
They look better as chicken nuggets.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Rotisserie.
Well, on that lovely note, I say we wrap up. How's
Remind
that
them
sound for everyone?
birds, you know, they could be dinner. You know?
Chickens are my
I
spirit
keep
animal.
trying to tell you. You guys keep telling me to threaten my parrot with chicken, and he eats that when he's molting. Oh,
That's
I
awesome.
mean, just
Oh, that's a nice house.
Oh shit! That house has a tower.
It does,
Yeah,
and a cross
shit.
at the top of it. Holy shit.
so
That's
that
where they
was
want
that
the
was
people.
actually a church. 1,000% was a
Thank you
church.
on the house.
yep. Sure.
Alright, I found the house. Going to
That's a band stage.
It's a band.
Band alcove, yeah.
Look at that.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Look, I don't know if you're going to be.
Oh my God.
No,
Good job.
those terrifying. Look at them.
Oh, look, there's some kind of fucking catwalk over here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, are you?
Wait, what?
Oh, wow.
Oh
Get
my
over to your
gosh.
bed.
Oh my
Mark
God.
into your bed.
Buy it.
And if you slip off the catwalk,
it's
you are
right over-
instantly in the fireplace.
It's fine. It's
The
fine.
cast
It's a
iron
stone
fire.
fireplace.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Oh, and then you have like the outbuilding. This must
Wow.
be where the preacher lived or something.
It comes with
So the
a
car.
guest house. That's shitty. Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
The
That-
guest house
I love this house. You have to buy it.
actually has the equipment.
The Abbey, no shit.
Big ass yard.
The abbey. It's obviously an abbey. Hey, did you guys know this used to be an abbey? Could you believe it? Well, I feel like the turret
what's the outhouse?
cross.
Oh,
What's an abbey?
oh shit! Lone
This
Forest.
is where you have to go to take a shit.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It's got a little fridge. Shae, it's our streaming studio.
Take a ladder up to
Yes!
the bed.
This is even cooler.
Gosh.
He's just hanging out in the woods.
Yeah, just
Look, you got a forest to dump the dead bodies.
They've got another one.
What the hell? How many little structures are on this?
Outhouse
property?
windows.
What the
outhouse windows.
How much are they asking?
$250.
Damn.
250 and it's on
What's-
2 acres.
What's your budget?
Not that.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Alright. I'm starting to definitely feel tired, and I got some shit I gotta
Yep.
handle in the morning.
Hold on.
So,
I wake up at 6 a.m.
yeah. You should probably
I got to eat.
Okay, I'm gonna start
You
with
wanted me to
Fade,
come on.
so Fade can teach others how to do this.
Poor Fade.
Wait, what?
Read the fucking banner on the screen.
Okay, well, fine. Hello, this is Fade Salvation. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so on the little @Fade Salvation right there. I also have a YouTube where you can find me talking about anime figures as well as gaming streams every Wednesday. Check you guys later.
Wow, he spoke fast too.
Oh, I had to pay attention. Hey, this is Will. I do Creators Outlet, where I interview indie creators 3, sometimes 6 days a week. And you can find me at JokerFan on Twitter and JokerFan1969 on Instagram. And that's it. Later.
Well, I gotta ask you about the space you're in. Is this a converted warehouse?
Yes, it is.
It's so awesome.
It's a converted factory.
Yeah,
it was a
it's
current
nice.
factory from 1918.
Oh,
Wow.
That's cool.
You could
And
do
nice.
such amazing things with those
Yeah.
ceilings. Holy shit.
I could.
You could hang yourself from them.
You could build a loft.
I'm not wrong.
Build a loft.
It's
What
a
good would
badass.
that do me? I'm
Absolute Book 2 on Indiegogo on Hinge Entertainment on YouTube.
Elevator.
And topicless on Tuesdays.
And
Yeah.
Topicless Tuesday.
Topless.
Hey, you missed how to make it quick.
Hello, Chris Topher or Reckless Trucker. Don't look at my YouTube. I haven't made a video in over 3 years, and it's all political nonsense.
By the way, it was going to be a
Hello.
MAGA flag on that flagpole. Just to drive my Democrat old mother insane.
Wow.
You have no idea how tempted I am to get a MAGA flag just to piss off my shitty neighbor. Fuck that guy.
You know?
Mhm.
Anyway. Alright.
I am Death Metal Hero. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I do the Sing Along of Doom.
Nice.
And I am working on a story in Shae's horror anthology. I have a horror book of my own. Monsters are coming for you.
And half of Topicless.
And yes, I am the other half of Topicless. I'm the two working eyes of Topicless.
Yes. He reads the things that get highlighted.
Yeah, you are the chat reader. That's what it is.
I
You're the
think
Vanna.
I believe it's on my channel this week, right?
Yeah, it's on yours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much
Tuesday.
for hanging out. Definitely come check us out tomorrow. Well, I guess technically tonight. Hi, Woodrow, and goodbye, Woodrow.
Hola,
We've been
Woodrow.
going for 3.5 hours. But yeah, come check us out tomorrow night. We've got an awesome stream set up, and then of course all of the amazing RPG goodness on Wednesdays. Hanging out on Topicless on Tuesdays. We got Regen on Fridays, and some other shit spread out throughout there. So hit like, share, subscribe. We'll catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Regeneration cycle complete.